The Belgian League is one of the most entertaining league competitions in Europe, and a Tycoon has just taken over at Anderlecht and has hired my dad to change the club's future to win as many trophies as possible, signing players in their prime, aged 28 and over. However, Genk has just adopted a new regime, dedicated to buying young players 23 years old or younger, and they've hired me as their new boss. So across the next 10 years, which one of these clubs can be the most successful and win more trophies? Will it be the club with the money and signing only very experienced players in their late 20s or over, or the club looking at signing young talents 23 years old or younger? Right, Dad, a 10-year trophy race. These are everybody's favourites at the minute.
Yeah, I think they are, yeah.
But with the slight twist. Now, of course, when we did this before, we overpowered you by allowing you to have full reign.
Yeah.
So you just signed all the good youngsters, so I couldn't sign any youngsters.
I had the money to buy them, so I got them.
Yeah. So instead, you've been hampered. Yes, you do have the money, but now you can only sign players 28 or over.
Yeah.
Which is quite fair, I think.
I'm still happy with that because a lot of players, that's when they hit their prime. So, yeah, I'll get a lot of good players, and I know they're good. That's the advantage, isn't it?
I can only sign players who are maximum of 23 years of age. And I've done that in season number 1 by signing just one player. £13 million, Matisse Abline from Nantes. I looked at this Genk squad. They've got a very good team, but I do think they do lack goals. So I've brought in Matisse.
He started well for you as well.
He has, yeah. He's got 4 goals in 6 games in the league so far, 2 in 2 for the Europa League. Got a bit of pace about him, has a good potential. He's 22. Balanced personality worries me a little bit, and we're going to be looking at personalities quite a lot because all I'm going to be signing is youngsters. And of course trying to develop them, so I want them to be good personalities to of course get to their development. But if we're looking at Genk's side, now this was actually, by the way, while I remember it, this was a suggestion by somebody in the comments of one of those videos.
All right.
They came up with a scenario: Dad can only sign players 27, 28 years old with Anderlecht, whereas Luke can only sign youngsters with Genk. It was I seen it in the suggestions.
Thank you very much, then. Because
Belgium is actually a very fun league to manage in, of course. Yeah. Now, we are going with a 3 at the back, but as you can see, we are locking in Carretstas, who is only 17. He is Greek. He looks very good.
Yes.
Again, balanced personality. We'll take the risk because he has a good potential, and he's quite good anyway in this first season. Because without putting in him into that centre attack midfielder, we got Heymans who goes in there. Now he's okay, but I don't look at him and go, he's miles better. I have to play the other guy, which is the reason why I'm going to do that. Saw from the left-hand side. Then we've got, of course, Abline up front. You can see why I was thinking we need to bring in some goals. Sattlerberger looks quite good, to be fair, in that centre midfield slot. Defensive-wise, Schmetz is good. The rest of them, I'm a little bit like, we might need to chop and change going forward. He isn't too bad, Sadiq, actually. Palacios as an overlapping. I don't think he's a very good centre-back at all. Medina and El Ouadi isn't too bad, to be honest. Goalkeeper, we might need to bring in a better goalkeeper.
Yeah.
But the advantage that I've given myself is that they also have perfect youth recruitment. Mm-hmm. With the youngsters coming through, hopefully we can bring in some players into that as well. So whereas you've got the money, I've got the talent coming through. And that's where it is. The Tycoon versus youth.
So you could come good the last 4 or 5 seasons then.
I've got to hope that I keep myself within winnable range.
Yes.
Now, start of the season, let's have a look at the fixture schedule for myself. We actually started off by playing Club Brugge and lost 3-0. Not a good start, but they are the 3rd best team, I would say, in our little group.
Yeah.
That's going to cause us trouble. We drew to Antwerp. We beat Standard Liège. We had some good wins going forward. We even beat Lech Poznan in the Europa League, which means we are playing in that competition for this season as well. Trophy-wise, I don't think they're going to be a trophy that I can pick up in Season 1. There's big teams in there like Aston Villa. You know, there's Forest. There's some tough teams in there, to be honest. So I don't think we'd be able to do that in Season 1, but we could put up a good shot. Dad, Anderlecht, probably Belgium's most famous side.
Yeah.
Had some big names in the past. Now you have the money to make them big again, because they have had some money problems in the past as well. But only players 28 or older.
Yes.
Eric Smith being the first guy you've brought in.
Yep, good centre-back, right-sided centre-back, so just tighten up the defence up a little bit better. I think he's good as well. Yeah,
can also play centre defensive midfield.
I'm going to try and get as many 28-year-olds as I can, so they last longer as well.
The youth players that you can.
Yeah.
Tabata.
Yes, right, 28-year-old.
Yeah.
So he's a good winger as well. He can cut in as well. So that's what I'm going to be playing him is the inside winger. He knows where the net is.
Christian Walton is the final player, the goalkeeper.
Yes, the goalkeeper. So 29-year-old goalkeeper. It's a young goalkeeper. So I'm quite pleased with that.
That's like the one position where buying a 28-year-old is kind of like, smart.
That's good. Yeah, good video.
Okay, so you're playing a 4-2-3-1.
Yes.
Locking in Nathan Decat.
I'm going to lock this guy in, yeah. I looked at the team and he looks good for 17-year-old. And I'm thinking, if I want him to be really good, I can see you coming good later on. So I need him to be really up and running.
Yeah,
so I'm going to take a chance and put him in now.
Yeah. Best 11 pick. Has him dotted around, to be fair. He's in there.
Yeah, he's in there, yeah. But I think I've got quite a good striker around, really, and Hazard right in the middle of the attacking midfield as well. So he's not a bad sort of strike, a midfielder. So I think I've got a good squad. The defence is not that bad. Smith's gone right in as well. The two wing backs are quite good. Yeah, I'm quite happy with this squad.
I like Huerta. Cesar Huerta on the left is very good. He's still only 24 years of age. Never heard of the striker, though.
No.
Danilo Sican. So he's only 24 years of age. He ain't too bad, to be honest.
He's not too bad. He's going to get the chance and to see how he performs. If he performs well, I don't have to get a striker. So, but if he don't, I'm sure there's going to be a 28-year-old striker there next season that I can go for.
You still have 63 million pounds.
I mean, I'm not going to spend all the money. I'm just be silly doing that. I could buy a whole squad, so I'm just going to buy players that sort of makes my squad stronger.
Maybe you're learning because in the final one, you bankrupted them really quick.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
That could be the case. You've also played in the Europa Conference League playoffs and then lost to Midtjylland, which meant you've now gone through the Europa Conference League. So trophy-wise...
That's an easier one to win.
Yeah, that's quite frustrating. But you have dropped quite a lot of points in the league already.
Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed with that.
Brugge, then we've got a draw to FCV Dender, 1-1, and Union Saint-Gilloise. You've also drew to them as well.
Yeah, it's not a good start for me. So,
no.
But then it might be I'll mix the team up a little bit and a couple of new players in. So let them gel, and then they'll go.
All right, well, Europa Conference League. You've got a couple of easy fixtures. Obviously, only 6 games in there. You're looking at this, though. I mean...
Florentina are there.
Other than that...
Apart from that...
Crystal Palace might be the only one that's going to cause you any trouble there. Strasbourg, possibly. I don't know.
It's a good one to be in, isn't it? Let's put it this way. I've got a good chance, I feel.
I agree. All right, well, season number 1. Let's see who picks up the first trophies. Right, well, season 1, Dad, you were crowned champions. But as you can see, when you go into the championship group, you want to buy quite a lot.
Yes.
62 points to 44. So how it works when the league split happens, I think the points are halved, which makes it quite interesting. So, like, if there's a big lead, it just does get chopped down. But you still won it by nearly 20 points. So
pleased with that. After the start that I had at the season, beginning of the season, so I'm really pleased with that. And I lost a game to you there as well.
Yeah, you beat me twice, though, in the 11 games that I lost, because I think you play against each other 3 times if you're both in the same group.
Yeah.
However, your top scorer was the league's top scorer in Sican. He got 29 goals in 39 games. Adeline was there with 23, so we've both got our players in there. Thorgan Hazard was up there with 15 as well, and you got both of your wingers scoring goals too.
I like to see they're in there, because if they're scoring goals and assists, that makes it even better then, doesn't it?
My 18-year-old did score 12 goals though. Bit of development, that's good to see.
Yeah, definitely.
Still that balanced personality, which does worry me. The Crocky Cup, though, the Belgian version of the FA Cup, was won by Genk, who beat Anderlecht 1-0 in the final. Yes. So it did go down to extra time as well, but we got the job done. 115th minute from the penalty spot. Get in. So that is 1 trophy each. Straight away.
Yeah, that goes to show how close this is going to be.
Yeah. Europa League was won by Porto. Midtjylland got to the final, though, so anything can happen. Semi-final, I wasn't in there. Quarter-final, nope. We didn't have not a very good time at all. Knockout playoff round. Real Betis knocked us out in the knockout playoff round. Finished down in 22nd place. Not good at all. Drew 3, won 2 games there. Not fantastic.
No.
Okay, Dad, you play the Europa Conference League, though. Fiorentina.
Yeah, I did say that. They were one of the danger sides, weren't they?
Mainz in the final. Utrecht knocked you out. 7-2
in
the round of 16.
Yeah.
League phase, you finish in 9th place. You won one against Fiorentina. You lost one against Fiorentina. Drew to Poznan and Samsunspor, and 3 wins there. 4-0 against Strasbourg.
I'm disappointed. I felt I'd have gone further than that. I thought I might have made at least the semi-final. So yeah, a bit disappointed with that one. But I won the league. I've got to be happy with that.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's have a look at the squad. How did they all perform? 46 goals from the striker.
Yes, very good.
That's massive.
Well, I gave him a bit of a warning and he took it, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, he's quaking in his boots, isn't he? 21 goals and 19 from Cesar Huerta.
Yeah, I'm really good for that. That's very good. Yeah.
But Thorgan Hazard at age 33 and 24 goals only, I think he's going to be gone, knowing what you're like. Nathan Decat, the 17-year-old, we've seen the development from my youngster. Bit of development in there from him too.
Starting to look good, even you think he's only 17 still.
Yeah.
Yeah,
not really many weaknesses in there. 17 assists with 10 goals is excellent.
Very good.
But 28 assists from this young man here, Tristan de Grieve, who played on the right-hand side. Very good.
Very good, yeah.
So you have got a couple of youngsters in there.
Yeah, that could help me out.
You've got to weigh it up.
Oh, yeah, I got a lot of money. But if they're going to perform like that, then you don't mind leaving them in there, do you?
Well, will you? Because you got 179 million pounds.
Burning a big hole in my back pocket.
Yeah. So
you know what we're like when I got a bit of money.
You got to weigh them up, whether you want to keep them or replace them with some huge money. Okay. Squad-wise, for me, we got Abline with 33 goals. That's great for a £12 million signing. My youngster got 16 and 19, so Carestas got a good amount there, which I'm happy with. 18 years of age now. Other than that, we got a couple of my fullbacks doing quite well. The left winger, a little bit terrible, I'll be honest. We have another guy who's come in and played a little bit more games, so they spread the games out between them. It might be a position that I look to replace, to be honest. We'll have to see. My right wing back's got 16 assists, so that's good. He's only 24 as well, so we can keep him around for a couple of seasons at least. I've been given £8 million, so it's nowhere near the nearly 200 that you've got.
No.
But I am also in the minus budget, so gonna struggle, but that's what the challenge is all about. Trophy-wise, it's 1-1 after one season. All right, season number 2 then. Now, obviously, I didn't have that much money. I have brought in £16 million worth of players. A few instalments are in there. But I have also brought in a couple of loan players too. Aiden Heaven being one of them. Good left-sided centre-back. There's nothing against us signing some loan deals as long as they're within the age range. And Josh Achiampong as well from Chelsea, another right-sided centre-back who can also play right-back too. Two good youngsters there who can play well for us in the defence. Got Facundo Gonzalez, who's just a youngster who's a free transfer. Another very good centre-back, to be honest. So he actually is one of our better centre-backs, and he cost us absolutely nothing. So that was a good deal.
Yeah, good deal, yeah.
The two players I did spend money on, though, a goalkeeper for being one of them. Obed and Cambadio. So he is a French goalkeeper from Paris FC. Actually takes over as my new number 1. Surprising at age just 23. But when you find a goalkeeper, is that good straight away?
You've got to get him.
Get him in.
Yeah, especially a young one, yeah.
Because he'll probably last me, I would say, until at least season 8 now.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Unless I find an absolute ultra new gen come through. That's very rare. We'll see. But then I have got the Youth Academy, because they've had some crackers come through the Belgian Youth Academy in the past, goalkeeper-wise. Obviously, Courtois is one of the world's best goalkeepers. Pretty sure he came through Genk, if I remember rightly. I think he did. So, you never know. But Obed is going to be the goalkeeper for the time being. And we've also got a new striker again. Now, not because I don't like Abline, but I actually want to give him a friend up there. Instead of going for the left midfielder, I brought in a secondary striker in Lucas Dassin. Tried to sign him last year before I went for Abline, but he didn't want to come to me, just signed.
He does look good, doesn't he?
Yeah.
21
from Belgium.
Very good boy, I think that is.
Used to play for Anderlecht.
Yeah.
So,
oh well.
Yeah. What can he do for me now? Not got the pace acceleration I hoped. Only a balanced personality as well, but he's good right now, and that's the main thing. The work rate, the off the ball, positioning 16. Okay, that's defensive positioning, but all right, fair enough. Finishing in 16, anticipation 16. That's what we want to see. So how will that affect my lineup? So we have gone and made a bit of a change. Instead of the 2 wingers, we've gone for 2 strikers, 2 channel forwards with Carestras in behind him, and then dropping into this 5-2-2-1 when we are out without the ball.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like. It's a system I haven't really toyed around with yet, so I'm interested to see how it plays out.
I'm just thinking the same, really, without wingers. We've got to see where it goes, isn't it?
Yeah. We get our width from our fullbacks, who did very well last season. I'm only keeping them as a wing-back. I haven't moved them as the advanced wing-back yet, which obviously makes them ultra go forward. But for now, we'll see. Because every now and then I do like to just push them up there and stick some actual wingers in there if I'm going really attacking. But we haven't got the players for it yet. We've got good fullbacks. We're keeping that for now. Okay, first games of the season. We have played quite a lot in terms of fixtures, but we've also played a lot of Champions League games, and we've qualified. Knocked out Bodo Glimt. We even got an away win.
That's a hell of a result.
Yeah. Rangers as well was a nice little 5-2 win against them, so that was decent. But in the league itself, actually, there's been a trophy that's been won, and you've gone 2-1 up because of the Pro League Super Cup.
Yes.
Everybody always slags it off when I win it. I bet nobody says a word that you've won this one.
It's a good trophy to win that one.
Yeah, everybody wants to win the Pro League Super Cup.
Yeah, of course they do, yeah.
But anyway, back to the league fixtures. 3-1, 3-1. We've been very good in the league. We've won every single fixture in the league, and yet we're still only 2 points ahead of you, because you've also had a great start too. But how? Where are these players come from? Well, you spent £149 million, still have £42 million left.
Yeah.
£30 million went out in Simic. Let's have a look at the players that you brought in. We got Provod, 11 million.
It's another winger, but I know we had the winger I had out on the left is quite good, but I got another one just in case.
Marcos Senesi.
I want to make my defence a little bit stronger, so
I like him at Bournemouth.
Yeah, he's a good player, isn't he?
£65 million. There's your key signing for the summer.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Awonye from Nottingham Forest is a good striker.
I'm sort of like that with this one, whether he will perform for me. I mean, he can be a good strong, but he is a good, hard, bustling sort of striker up that sometimes you need, really.
Yeah. Lacks composure. That's the downside.
That's the only thing I was a bit sort of worried about, but his physicals are very good, so he can make up with that.
You got Lovro Meyer, so there goes that attacking midfielder out the window. Well, Hazard, I didn't mention him.
Hazard was, what do we say, 32 now, I think he is, 31, 32. So, yeah, this is the replacement for him. I'll let them fight it out, I think, so see how it goes.
Cherney, who can play on the right.
Yeah.
He's only 28.
Only 28, but he looks a little bit older, I think.
He looks a bit like me.
That's why I signed him. Really,
yeah, Mavropanos from West Ham.
West Ham, I do like this way as well. I think he's a good, solid, quick centre-back, yeah. So
good strength.
Yep.
And then ending off with Finn Daman for £8 million, who's a new goalkeeper.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a better keeper than one that I had. So, and he's a youngster as well, 28. So, yeah, I'm pleased with that.
Playing the 4-2-3-1 still.
Yes, kept it there. So, and the cat stays in there as well, so I'm pleased with that.
Yeah. The striker change, though, which it is surprising because Sikan did so well
Yeah, he
last
did,
year.
yeah. But I'll just see how it goes. They can fight it out. I don't think I'm going to lock anybody in. So, yeah, see how it goes.
All right.
I think it's the strongest squad. Okay,
well, start of the season, you've played less games than I have because of the qualification after winning the league, and you've only dropped one game, 2 points, as we've seen, against St. Truiden, which is a bit of a bad one, really, because they didn't even score.
Yeah, I'm disappointed with that, not scoring at all in that game. So when you look at all the results, scoring quite comfortably.
Because you haven't come up against anybody good yet. No Club Brugge, no Genk, who's like sort of the other two sides in there, Standard Liège, maybe. You've only beaten clubs that you should be beating. However, it's clubs that last year you were actually losing against at the start of the season.
Yeah, it's a better start than I had last season, so I've got to be happy, haven't I?
All right, well, you're 2-1 up in terms of trophies thanks to the Super Cup win. How can we do in season number 2? Can I bring that back a level? Let's find out. Well, league-wise, it's a lot closer.
Yes.
82 points to 79.
3 points, one game.
Yeah. Do we not have the championship group anymore? Doesn't look like it. Has that changed? I know there was supposed to be some changes in the Belgian league. Is that the new change? They've got rid of the championship group. Belgian fans, or Belgian football fans, let us know if that is going to be a real change or not. Because in this world, it has. They've gone to the standard 34 game played season. I think we're only playing each other twice.
You only lost 3 games as well, so
I lost less games and still didn't win the league.
You drew
Very
too many.
disappointing.
That was the problem. Yeah.
We do have a gap between us and Club Brugge though, which is nice.
Yeah.
You lost Fordad. You did not lose to me, which is obviously how you've managed to win the league. I think you beat me twice.
Yeah.
So
2 out of the 3 games you lost.
Sikan was still the top scorer too. 20 goals, 32 appearances.
I'm pleased with that. I'll let him fight it out, and he's still done the business for me. So yeah, I'm pleased with that.
Stasin and Abline didn't get enough goals for me. Combined, only got 2 more than Sikan, which is annoying. Karestas did get 10 as well at 19 years of age.
The thing I'm worried about is that I only had 1 player in that group there. So yeah.
The next one to score was Lovren Meyer, who had 9, and then Cherney, who had 8. Hazard had 8. So you didn't have any other double figures.
No.
You still won the league, though.
I still won the league with it, yeah. So, yeah, they played well as a team.
Considering Club Brugge had 2 there right behind you and didn't even come second place. That's a big standout there. All right, the Crocky Cup, though, was won again by Genk. Yes. Right, staying in this. So it's 3-2 in terms of trophies. Won it on penalties, I think. Last year was as extra time. This year was penalties, so that's good. Where did you finish, Dan? Let's have a look. So the quarterfinal, can we assume you got there? You didn't. So 8th round, Ghent knocked you out in the 8th round.
Done me twice then.
No, that's not me.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I knew you'd fall for this. I just knew it.
You set me up and pulled the rug, didn't you?
Well, the Genk is in orange.
Yeah, I know. I didn't. I just think Genk went. He beat me again.
So no, Ghent has knocked you out. Genk did not knock you out. Genk got to the quarterfinals, and then semi-finals. I knocked out Westerlo. So I had quite an easy run to get to the final, and then Union Saint Gilloise was my the team that I beat in the final. Round of 16, I got to. Before losing in the Champions League to Barcelona. Arsenal beat Chelsea in that final. So, league phase, 13th place. Oh, you scraped in on the final day.
That's bad, isn't it?
Yeah, 3 losses there. You only lost 1-0 Real Madrid. Drew 3 games.
2 each.
And won 2. Newcastle and Karabag. I won 4, so beat Rangers, Napoli, Frankfurt and Poulsen. Drew 1 to Bodo Glimt. And then lost 3. So the knockout playoff round, that's when you were knocked out by Manchester City.
Yeah.
I knocked out Utrecht. Round of 16 was when I lost 7-2 to Barcelona, as expected.
The big guns done us, didn't they?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm hopefully anticipating, though, that by the time we get to like Season 7, Season 8, we're going to build big enough teams that maybe we can get to the latter stages of that competition. But we'll find out, I guess, in due course. Stasin was my top scorer. Abline was up there as well. Karestas, bit of development again, not massively, but there is some. A little bit worrying because he's played there 2 seasons in a row now. We're not really seeing it.
No.
I don't know. Maybe I'll play it out another year and we'll see. But mainly because, I think I've got to focus on my defence this year because, Anchumpong and Aiden Heaven was only on loan and had 2 excellent seasons as well. So we might have to just really focus on the defence next year. But we're doing well in the Cups. That's the main thing. We're doing all right in the Cups. We've been given £38 million. So
that's good.
Champions League football's paid off. You can see the budget there has gone up massively. So that gives us a bit of a boost there compared to the 12 that we had last year. But it's going to be nowhere near the amount that probably Dad has in his budget. So 28 goals from Sikan, Lovren Meyer 10 and 10, which is a one you barely played.
Yeah.
3 goals only from him. Outside of the top 2.
We did say the other striker did play well last season, so he done well to get 28 goals. I'm going to be happy with that.
Yeah. Okay.
He had someone pushing him all the way, so that sort of keeps him going.
£266 million.
Is that all? The wage bill.
$2.3 million wage. Your biggest trouble is, despite having all the money, nobody wants to come to Anderlecht.
They don't. No.
You can pay the wages.
I can pay all the wages.
Yeah.
You go for the big players, they're not even interested.
No, they're not interested in coming to Belgium.
Yeah.
That's our task. We've got to build it up as a reputation. You've got the money to do it. It's even harder than what it was when you were at Feyenoord and somehow you were getting some really good players. The Eredivisie is a little bit of a more of an attractive league to come to than the Belgian league right now. If you're looking at it, Eredivisie is 6th place in the rankings. The Belgian league is down in 8th place. So, remember that. They're in 8th place. We'll see who they are when we finish 10 years.
Yeah.
All right. Let's have a look then at the trophies for season number 2. Trophy-wise, Mega Luke with 1, Dad with 2, meaning Dad takes the lead as it's now 3-2 on trophies. All right, busy window for both of us. I spent 68 million. That's nice. Paul Scholl was a free transfer to kick things off. Centre-back, I mentioned I needed centre-backs this summer. That was one of the main things I needed to look at. That was one of the players I brought in. But we brought in 2 more. So we've got Charlie Hughes from Hull City, so £13 million for Charlie Hughes. But we also brought in Kasper Podolski, just £5 million. Arguably the best one of the 3.
Yeah, it's definitely, yeah.
19 years of age.
Good centre-back.
Resolute personality, 6'5", great physical attributes. He could be a centre-back that we keep for the rest of this whole 10 years. I think
that's a little bargain, really, there.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
What a signing that is for £5 million. Not the full package, though, like Frankelino is up front. 41 million.
Looks good, this guy, doesn't he?
Yeah, I went out and bought big. I know I said I didn't necessarily need attacking players. And with Carestas in that centre attacking midfielder spot, I thought, all right, if I did go and spend big money, maybe it is in that position. And then I seen that Frankelino was interested in joining. I thought, I need to get him now because he's 23.
I was going to say, this is your last season you can buy him. Yeah. So you had to get him.
There isn't many players that you can get that's good. So we brought him in now, 41 million, as well as Lucas Gorner Duarte, who's just turned 24, as you can see, in August. So we signed him before that. Centre defensive midfielder. It was a position, actually, to be fair, I've been neglecting. Because if you can see, in our best 11 pick, he goes in there naturally next to Sattelberger. But after him, we didn't really have very good options in there. So right now, I think we have almost as good a team as what we had last year defensively. But we got a better midfield and definitely a better striker because Abline actually goes out with Frankelino and Stassin in the team. And Corretsas. One last chance, maybe. Yeah. I was tempted to go 3 up front, but if I was to do that, I maybe would have to bring in like an extra striker.
You have a bit of cover, haven't you?
Yeah, we don't actually have that in us, so never mind. But I think next year I might have to focus on fullbacks. Medina's not quite as good as what I hoped he would be. Okay. Start of the season, fixture schedule. We've again played stupid amounts of games, and we've drawn so many of them. We're also out of the Champions League, which means we've dropped into Europa. Might help.
Yeah.
Might help. But we are dropping points in the league as well, which I could have done without, to be honest. We did, however, pick up a trophy, which means we are all square. 2-2 now.
It's not an exciting game, though, is it? I won 1-0 last year.
No.
You won 1-0 this year.
3-3 even. So, yeah, we are 3-3 in terms of trophies. A Super Cup each in there as well.
Yeah.
All right, Dad, you had a lot of money. And you have spent a lot of money.
Yes, I did, yeah.
So let's have a look at it.
Still left 70 million, so...
Yeah. Bilo, the goalkeeper.
Yeah, I bought a keeper last season, which was better than the one I had, but the one the third keeper, as I would say, he won happy, so yeah, I've got another one in. This one will keep me going now.
Zakaria, £34 million, 30 years of age.
Good defensive midfield. I felt I needed another one, just a nice solid one in there.
Yeah. Dodo from Fiorentina, really good right back.
Yeah, really good right back. This is the problem, really. I'm getting good players in, and I feel sorry for the youngsters that I have got coming through, because sometimes you get a good player, 28 years of age, you think, I can't afford to leave him out, and you just buy him, and if they're going to come to you, even better. Yeah,
absolutely. Daniel Braganca is a free transfer.
I couldn't believe this. To get this guy for a free.
Very good deep line playmaker.
Money and I'm getting players they get for nothing.
Typical. Anthony Robinson, 48 million.
Good left back.
I like him.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
At Fulham.
Got a good name.
Yeah, definitely. Anthony. It's our last name, Robinson. Of course. It's just a joke. Very good pace. Yeah, I like him a lot. 30 years of age.
Yeah,
but of course.
Well, when a striker comes up and you go for him and they say, yes, they will come to you, you've got to grab it. I mean, he's only 29 as well. I know I've got a good striker there already. And he's Arsenal.
There it is.
I just looked across and remembered what you were looking at.
Of course you signed him.
He's a good striker, though, isn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, 29, he's going to last me at least 2 or 3 years, I think.
Yeah.
So,
very good striker for Premier League
runners
up.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Again.
Sorry, Arsenal fans.
You're going to lose it. You're going to lose it.
Oh, God.
I can't say much. I'm just praying that we stay up and you lose it, though.
Right, so the might even finish runners up. Maybe they'll drop even further down. Man United might catch them.
Yeah, it could do.
In third place.
Yeah.
Probably not, but I don't think you're going to be winning it anymore either way. All right, he scored 8 and 8. Now, start of the season. Well, let's have a look at the tactic then. You kept the same anyway because you've been winning the league.
Yeah, as a few of the new players have got in as well. So I think it's a stronger side. The 2 wing backs straight in. Look, the keeper's gone straight in, and obviously the striker. he's gone straight in. So
it's definitely took 3 years, but the only player left is Nathan De Cap.
Yes. Yeah, which I'm pleased with, because he was the one right from the beginning I took the gamble on and knocked him in.
He's got better compared to my 16-year-old that I started. Like, you can see his physical and mental attributes starting to creep in with some yellows in there now at 19 years of age. All right, first few games of the season, though, you started a lot better than what I have. Despite losing the Super Cup, you've won every single game after that.
Scored a lot of goals as well, so I'm pleased with that.
Yeah, not conceding too many either. You've only conceded 2 goals in one game, like one game each sort of thing. Champions League fixtures, you've got Champions League. Obviously, I've dropped down into Europa League. Maybe that's an opportunity that I need to take advantage of.
I think it's definitely an opportunity for you. I can't see me doing much in the Champions League.
Yeah,
I'd like to think I'll get it, out of the knockout phases, but yeah, it's going to be an hard one for me. All
right, well, it's 3-3 in terms of trophies. Third season, let's see who takes an advantage. Well, it's another league win for Anderlecht, and again, it's close. 3 points again between.
And again, you lost less games than me.
Yeah, that's really frustrating. That's happened 2 years in a row, I must admit. I lost 3 games. I lost against you in one of them. So you lost against me in the other. You only drew 2 games all season, though.
That's what's won me the league.
Scored a lot of goals, 103. But my defence was better.
You get a top striker in, and you're going to score a lot more goals in it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, he was the league's top scorer. He had 19 goals this season, but he also had the same amount as Lovren Meyer.
Do you know, I'm pleased with that, because he was the one who took over from Hazard, wasn't he? And his first season wasn't a good season, but second season he's come through very good.
Now, Gyökeres only played 24 games.
That's a bit strange. Wouldn't know if he had any injuries, but
so let's have a look.
To be leading goal scorer.
Injury history: he missed 3 months this season. So 3 months he was out with a hip injury. Well, that's what happens with old age.
Yes,
your hip goes.
Your hips or your knees.
Yeah.
Mine's the knees.
Yeah, so he's been out of a hip injury. Grandad over there. That's what Gyökeres is in Swedish.
Yeah.
Victor Grandad.
Yeah.
That's how you now call him.
All right.
Because you can't call you don't know how to say Gyökeres.
Gyökeres.
So it's very much like the Tony Silva situation.
Yeah.
Now it's Victor Grandad. Okay. Outside of that, though, Dad, Francolinho was also at the bed. He didn't score as many goals as what I hoped. What about that Crocky Cup? I've been holding on to that the first 2 seasons. I've got it again. And I've beat you in the final. 3 years in a row, which evens it out. A 92nd minute winner from Francolinho.
Yeah.
And I'm very pleased to see that Carestas actually got the assist in that one too. So, yeah, I'm pleased. Sikan was playing in that one, not Gyökeres. So that's probably when he was out injured.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
and did not play very well.
Yeah, cost me there, didn't it?
So I'm happy with that, because that evens it up in terms of trophies, unless one of us has won a European trophy. But it wasn't me. I got to the Europa League, and Roma went on and beat Porto in that. So how far did I get? Finished in 7th place. Lost 2, drew 1, and won 5. Beat the dirty, filthy rats of Rennes. Love that. Went to the round of 16, and that's when Roma knocked me out on penalties. Tough one to take.
That was also going to be an hard game, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, so that's frustrating. However, Dad, did you get any further in the Champions League? Round of 16 by Chelsea. So it's not a bad, really.
No, I've qualified
10th place.
Oh, that's not too bad. I only lost 1 game against
lost to Man City. Yeah. You drew to Chelsea in that one.
Drew there, yeah. 3 hard teams there.
And then won 4. So the knockout playoff round, you eliminated Napoli 9-5. What a game that is, by the way. 8-4. 8-4. In the second leg.
I didn't know what it in there, did they?
Then 4-3 loss to Chelsea.
Disappointed there.
And you drew the first leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good showing though in the Champions League.
Yeah, I'm pleased with that. Probably give me a bit of money, which I need as well. So yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, you definitely needed the money for sure. 33 goals from Victor Gyökeres in just 37 games in total.
That's very good, though, isn't it? But that next one, the 28.
Lovren Meyer did very well.
That's very good, yeah.
Yeah. Nathan De Cap, 13 and 9.
Very good.
He's becoming one of your best players as well. Look.
Yeah, he's looking good now, isn't he, for a midfield player?
Yeah.
I'm wondering whether to push him up a bit more then, yeah.
All right. Well, Czerny got 16 and 17. Provod got 18 and 21. But these are all going 30.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Which means they got to be replaced.
I'm looking at it now.
Well, not got to be replaced.
No.
I just know what you're like.
Yeah.
It's ingrained in you that as soon as that turns to a 3, you're trying to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Now, transfer budget, you got £264 million with a very big wage. So if you wanted to get rid of all of them, you potentially could and buy a brand new squad. But I won't be doing that because my youngsters are doing very well. Francolino got 26 goals and 6 assists. He is wanted, which is scary. He's got a good value, though, if we did want to cash in on him. We've got 2 good strikers there behind. Abline got 18 and Stassin got 13. I think the experiment with Korestas is over.
Gone.
Just has not got any better.
No, like you said earlier, with the two youngsters that we both put in, mine definitely improved a lot better than that one.
Yours has flourished, mine definitely hasn't. So maybe I need to look at bringing in a better attacking midfielder for that position. I think Potolski has done really well. Development-wise as well, he's done quite well. 13 assists from my right wing-back. Maybe the left wing-back I need to change, but he's had a good season still. He's wanted. Maybe I can cash in on him potentially. We'll have to find out. I've got a lot of players who will run out of contract, actually. I need to look at my contracts. But I've been given £28 million again, so I've got a good budget, to say the least. But I think there'll be many changes, maybe even a change in this system depending on who I get in instead of the attacking midfielder as we go into season 4. But let's have a look at the trophies, because Dad, this season was 2-1 to me, which means total wise it's 4-4 going in to season 4.
It's close, isn't it?
It's a very close one so far.
I expected to be a little bit ahead of you at the moment, but so I'm worried now.
This is pleasing to me that I'm not only holding on, but I'm
it's that
competing.
cup one's doing me every time, mate. You're doing me with the
Crocky
cup. I've got the league sussed out.
3-3. And it also means we'll both be playing for the Super Cup
next season.
Yes. Okay, season 4, on we go. Alright, Dad, season number 4. We got things underway. I've got £32 million that I've spent. So with the points quite close at this point, I think I'm still within a good chance because all of my youngsters are starting to get slightly better.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit worried now because I expected to take a lead on you.
Yeah.
And then you come back at me, so I'm a bit worried.
The only downside is that the reputation of the league, or how well we're doing, means that more players might start wanting to come to this league, so you might be able to get them ahead of time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely, because they're coming to the end of their career as well.
Yeah, so
I'm allowed to buy them.
Yeah, this becomes more of an appealing lead to come to. The better that we do. All right, so the players that I've brought in, we got £5 million for Vinloff, a very good left wing back. So we've used him before. He's fantastic. I think he's newly been sort of buffed in the game. Eric Gonzalez, though, right back. Might need a season to be trained at right wing back, but he could be class. 18 years of age, from Peru, £1 million, and his value shot up to 28.
Unbelievable.
You know that's a good sign.
Yeah, definitely.
Has a fully professional personality too. So strong left foot, very strong right foot. Not much wrong with him at all.
Definitely not.
18. Zay Lucas, though, centre defensive midfielder, coming into the starting 11 straight away. Already looks quite good. 20 years of age, so I'm keeping well within my cap so far of that 23. Fairly determined personality, so hard to say whether he will reach his full potential, but he's good enough already. Mikael Bro Hansen, Bodo Glimt. We seen him when he scored against us. So I signed him. He's a very good player. 6'2", fairly professional personality, has good potential. I just don't know whether he'll get the game time yet.
Yeah.
Because I also signed Ilyas Ansa, who I think will get the game time right now. He's 23, so he was on the cusp. He didn't cost that much money. Fairly professional personality with a little bit more potential, but he's 6'6", 17 strength, 16 jumping reach, and can head the ball.
Very good.
Yeah, at this
Very
level,
dangerous.
he could be class.
Oh, yes.
He's only got 1 goal so far, but he could be class.
He's warming up.
Yeah. Celias Huber is a goalkeeper that we've picked up. So he comes in as our backup goalkeeper. Of course, our goalkeeper is quite good anyway. And tactically, we have got 3 up front. So we're looking like this. 2 channel forwards and a deep lying forward. The 2 in the centre defence midfield, but with 3 at the back with overlapping centre backs. That's how we're setting up at the start of this season. And it's been doing quite well, to be honest. Now, we have already picked up the first trophy. Beat you 1-0.
Yes.
Ilyas Ansa with the goal.
That's the goal he scored.
So it's a great start.
Yeah.
We've also qualified for the Champions League. We had to go through 2 different stages there. We've got past Fenerbahce and PSV Eindhoven. 2 difficult clubs.
2 good teams to win against, yeah.
But we've dropped points against Mechelen. Losing at home.
That might have done me a big favour.
That's terrible. We've also drew against each other.
Yes.
And you had a 95th minute equaliser when I thought I had an 88th minute winner.
I'm disappointed with that result because I'm home.
Yeah.
So that's a bad result for me.
It is. Now, let's have a look at the players that you brought in season number 4. Because, I mean, the last season, I think you had a very good window. The likes of Gyökeres coming in. That was the difference in terms of I could be in trouble now that you're being able to bring in high-caliber players. This one, I don't think it is as high-caliber, but I think the quality of the players is just as good.
Yeah.
Krejci coming in for £36 million. Very good centre-back.
Very good centre-back, yeah, definitely, yeah. And he's got everything already.
Yeah. £36 million from Wolves, but then we've got £30 million for Ritsu Doan from Eintracht Frankfurt.
Yes.
He's a really good winger.
Good winger. And he can play on both sides if I really needed him to as well. So, yeah.
So I like him. Yevan Diouf from Nice, £13 million as a backup goalkeeper. Actually, he's your number 1 goalkeeper. He's coming in and he's actually playing.
Yeah.
So he's your new number 1 goalkeeper.
Pleased with that.
Jean-Claire Todibo, £55 million.
I do like this guy. I think he's a very, very good, strong sort of centre-back.
Yeah, and this is arguably your biggest signing, I think, this summer.
Yeah, I mean, and he's 28 as well, so I've got him for at least 3 seasons. That he'll be still really good for me, I think. So
natural fitness is 7.
Yeah, so it could be 4 or 5 seasons really out of him.
Yeah. Then we've got Alex Garcia for £27 million, centre defensive midfield.
Good sort of solid midfield player, isn't he?
Yeah. And then the final one, Justin Kluivert, $62 million.
When I seen he was there, I just had to go out and get him, really. He's going to be so dangerous for me coming in from that wing, and he's so, great signing, I feel this is.
Yeah, his only weakness is the natural fitness.
Yes.
Which is something that, given this challenge, you might have to think a little bit more about.
Yeah.
Only 13 natural fitness. Might drop off quite quickly by the time he's 32.
That's the only problem, yeah.
Sticking with the 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, don't want to change it.
We've got the best 11 pick, puts in Kluivert. Nathan De Cat is still in there, so he's still holding on to his position.
I'm trying to persevere with him and keep him going, but he's winning his own spot now, so I'm pleased with that.
Yeah, and he's developing.
Only 20 years of age, so that's keeps the average age down, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just that balanced personality, isn't it? You just never know whether he will ever reach his full potential
he's
or not.
He's slowly getting better, but the amount of game time I'm giving him, I expected to be better, I must admit.
All right, so we've seen obviously the 2 games. I've gone 1 ahead in terms of trophies because of that, but you have also won the rest of your games.
Yeah.
Which means in the league you have gone top of it by 3 points. You're ahead of me right now. I'm down in 4th. You also have the most goals from Gyökeres. He's already got 8 goals in 6 games, and Kluivert already has 6 assists in 6 games.
Paying his money back already.
Yeah, you have scored the most goals, only conceded 6. It's a great start for Anderlecht, outside of the fact that you've dropped 1 behind in terms of the trophies.
Yes.
Let's see what happens at the end of season 4. Well, I clawed it back and won the league.
Beat me by 11 points.
Scoring the most goals, conceding the least. I'll take that. Especially after the terrible start we had.
So disappointed with that.
We did lose 4 games, but we only drew 1 all season, which was the one that we seen.
Yeah.
Which means in the other fixture against you, I beat you 1-0. So that's a good sign there. But yeah, you dropped off quite a bit there. 11 points behind me. Club Brugge taking me all the way to the end.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
To the final game of the season. They lost the least amount of games compared to any of us.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they drew a game near the end and it's cost them the league.
Yeah. So I'll take that. Now, the highest average rating was Francolinho. I just seen that. Who scored the most goals? It is a Club Brugge player in Mao Hosoyo. So he is a Japanese striker. Does look very good. Look at the pace.
Yeah.
You could buy him in a year's time.
Yeah, could you?
Ilias Ansah, though, is there with 26 goals less than him, though. Lucas Stassin and Francolinho's up there. I mean, that's the reason why I don't have a striker that's top. I've got 4 of them in 3 positions who have got 13 or more. So I'm happy with that. Victor Gyökeres, though, only 12.
Disappointed with that. Very disappointed with that.
8 in 6, and he's finished with 12. He only played 18 games.
So he's got injured again.
That could be a bad injury, yeah. Let's have a look. It's not match sharpness, it is fitness. Injury history. Hasn't. 3 months there, hip injury.
Yeah.
So he was out for 3 months with a hip injury. That was last year. Don't know why. Don't know why he hasn't been playing.
He's only played 18 games then. So who else has been playing there, I wonder?
We'll have to see. Let's have a look then at the Crocky Cup. So another trophy for a mega league.
2 finals you beat me in.
Yeah. That's unlucky.
That's bad luck. I've got, when I get to these finals, I've got to be winning these finals now.
Yeah.
I can't afford to be dropping off now.
Well, in the Champions League, in the Super Cup and the Crocky Cup, obviously, I've beaten you there. In the Champions League, I was knocked out in the knockout playoff round, so I did not get very far at all. The other cup competitions for you. You won the Champions League.
Come on. Get in. Best team in Europe.
How have you done that? Nathan De Cat to Victor Gyökeres.
I don't know. I'm going to take it.
That's absolutely mental, isn't it?
Best teams don't always win the final, but this time they did.
That's crazy. Team from Belgium winning the league within 4 seasons. Look how far down we were as well in the league phase.
How have I come back and won that? Chelsea finished third.
Yeah, I lost 4, drew 1, won 3.
I must have beat some big teams going through, though. I'm not sure.
You beat Bayern Munich in the league phase. 2 draws against Galatasaray and Ajax, and 3 losses into Milan and Real Madrid. So we both went into knockout playoff round. That's when I lost to, I was 3-7 to PSG. You defeated Dortmund. So that was a good result. Round of 16, Real Madrid.
Oh, come on.
Quarter-final, Man City.
Oh, yes.
Got to be PSG. PSG in the semi-final.
I've done it the hard way.
Yeah, you did. And then Chelsea in the final. You had one unbelievable run there. That's crazy. Okay, well, fair enough. Goals-wise, Victor Gyökeres did get 25 goals this season.
Yeah.
He only played 18 in the league, but he played 40 in total. Nathan De Cat did really well. So did Lovren Meyer. So that's not too bad. Justin Kluivert's had an okay first season there. He hasn't.
Yeah, not too bad.
He's dropped off in terms of games, maybe 11 and 12. But you've been given £180 million. Also, that puts you in the UEFA Super Cup and that Intercontinental Cup as well throughout the season. So that's 2 more trophies that you can go for.
Champions of Europe. Anderlecht.
Champions League, that's unbelievable. All right, let's have a look at the squad for me. 26 goals, 25 goals, 23 and 23, or 22 and 23 for Matisse Abline. So, yeah, really good from the strikers. I'm happy with that. Medina and El Ouadi from wingback got a good amount of assists. Zay Lucas also did as well. He got 10, so did Vinloff with 11. Francolino, a little bit disappointing, only 16 goals and 8 assists. I was hoping that he would be the main one going forward in this, but yeah, maybe that's not to be. Lucas Stassin takes the golden boot for me there. Oh no.
Ooh, hello.
I've got to sell players to actually buy any players. That's not a good sign at all.
No, it isn't, is it?
This could be the turning point.
Could well be.
You still getting money and me not getting anything. That's very worrying.
And definitely no players that come to me now.
No.
They will.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
I'm the
champions of Europe. Yeah, that's definitely going to open things up. All right, well, trophy-wise then, it's going to look very different still in terms of what we've just won, because I won 3 trophies that season, you won 1, which means the scores is Omega Luke with 7, Dad with 5. But I feel like that's going to switch around very quickly after that Champions League win.
I hope so. I shouldn't be behind by now.
Let's find out in Season 5. Now, obviously, I had to start selling players if I wanted to bring anybody new in. Charlie Hughes has gone to Newcastle for £18 million. That's £5 million profit, so that's not too bad. He's not exactly... I mean, he's great, but it's not exactly somebody that we needed to rely on fully for this season. But we also sold another £28 million after that. So 9.5 on Obed Nakambadio, who was our goalkeeper. So we're already selling our best goalkeeper, which is not a great sign, is it? Medina... Both went to Al Nassr, so that brings in nearly £20 million. El Ouadi, the other right wing back, £8 million as well. So it allowed us to bring in £30 million worth of players with some instalments as well. And I think I might have just pulled off the best transfer window I've done yet. So let's see. George Ilankenya, who is a free transfer from the Saudi League, 23 years of age, Nigerian, just a very pacey striker with good potential, so that's going to be a good backup.
It's a bargain, really,
going
for
forward.
Free, isn't it?
Yeah, not bad at all. And considering he came from Saudi, only wanting 26k a week, it's not bad in wages because he was on a lot more. Then we've got 2 of the... I'm going to leave these 2 to last, actually. So we've got El El Hanak, who replaces the fullbacks, the wingbacks that we've brought in. So he's a Moroccan player, but can play both sides. Just a bit of a bargain pick up there, £3.8 million from PSG. As you can see, he comes off the bench quite a lot. Then we've got Marcio Vitor from Cruzeiro, £15 million for a really good centre-back option. Brazilian, 19, professional personality.
Very good.
6'3".
Good with both feet.
Yeah, good aggression as well, good physical attributes. Lacks a bit of passing, but we're training him to do that, and first touch, so that's obviously something to work on, but he's got a good potential on the game as well. And he's already capped for Brazil at just good. 19.
At 19, yeah.
Not bad. But these two players might be the two best. So we're starting off with Juan de Rico. He is my new goalkeeper. He looks great, doesn't he?
Cool, yeah.
How good is he
19.
look? Argentinian, also capped by Argentina. 3.5-star current, 5-star potential.
Very
Again,
good.
Professional personality.
Yeah, he done well finding this one.
Yeah, so got him from Godoy Cruz. He's been their goalkeeper from the youth academy. So, I mean, even like vision and passing's really good. So I'll take that. He looks absolutely phenomenal. And his value shot up as well.
Yeah.
So always a good sign. Now, the final player, Finer Enriquez, £1.5 million. He is my new starting centre defensive midfielder. Resolute personality, which is high professionalism. 18 years old from Colombia.
I could be that good at 18 already, look.
I found some beauties.
I mean, his physicals is very good. I mean, the jumping reach, you don't need a jumping reach for a defensive midfielder, do you? So
no,
his
but mental
physicals are really good.
His
mentals are there. Yeah, brilliant.
For an 18-year-old.
Yeah, brilliant. And the positioning, teamwork, vision, work rate and all that. That's what you want out of a midfield player, isn't it?
For a defence midfielder,
yeah.
Absolutely. So he comes in, for a reminder of the price, $1.5 million. That's stupidly cheap. So we're locking those three in. Have to. Well, actually, no, the goalkeeper goes in naturally anyway because we don't have a better goalkeeper. But we're locking in Gonzalez because he didn't play last year. That's a mistake. Eric Gonzalez needs game time, so we're going to lock him in that right wing back. Vitor goes into that centre back position. I've changed it to a centre back, or made sure it is a centre back position because obviously you can't pass that well. And Enriquez goes in the defensive midfielder slot too. Let's have a look at your transfers, Dad, because before we have a look at the games against each other. Now, nobody had left the club. You had 5 players who did join. And we mentioned, now that you've won the Champions League,
you look at those
more
names,
famous
all names
names
we recognise as well, yes.
Yeah. Starting off with Thiago Almeida, former Wonderkid in Football Manager. Very good player.
Great attacking midfielder, and just right for that position, really.
Yeah. Then we got Jean-Paul Van Heck.
I'm making my defence better now. We know he's good in the Premier League.
Yeah, very good. Mickey van der Ven, though.
Best player Spurs. Say it again. Best Spurs player at this present moment, I think, and we won't keep him.
Only good Spurs player at this current moment.
He is a class player, though. And he can sort of cover the left back position as well if I need to.
Yeah, Marco Carnesecchi, you've also bought yourself a new goalkeeper.
Yeah, well, when a good keeper comes available at 28, 29, you got to get him, haven't you? So I did.
Yeah, and then finally Jacob Ramsey for
I think this could be my best buy. I think. For this season.
Really?
Yeah, I think because he covers those positions of attacking midfielder and the winger, I think he'll be a dangerous player for me. Get him at 28, I thought, yeah, that's a bargain for me.
All right, well, staying with the 4-2-3-1.
Yes, I'm
not
going to
great
change
in the league.
it.
Third place in the Belgian league, but won the Champions League.
Won the Champions League. What would I change it for? So yeah, I got cover for all positions now, I feel.
Not locking anyone in, don't need
to.
The cat still keeps his position.
Yeah, and I'm pleased with that as well. So yeah. Ramsey and Amalda goes into their positions already. New goalkeeper goes in. Pleased with that. Great start.
All right. Well, has it been a great start, though? You've beat me in the league. We can see that one already. But did you beat me in the Super Cup? You did.
Get in. That's another trophy. Come on.
Pairing with beating Villarreal in the Super Cup for the UEFA Super Cup as well.
So
two trophies straight off the bat.
This is going to be a good season. I can just feel it in my bones.
Won every single game so far, including, of course, beating me 2-1 away from home. A 92nd minute winner.
Oh, lovely.
Very annoying. So you got your Champions League fixtures in there. Manchester United, Liverpool, Milan and Inter right at the end. That's interesting, isn't it? Both Milan sides.
Usually I'll be looking at
both of ours away from home.
Yeah.
But to travel to the same stadium 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah. I was sort of looking at it thinking, that's an hard draw. But when the teams that I beat last season, I've got a big favourite to go through to that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, Well, you bought a Spurs player now. You probably jinxed it.
Yeah.
The fixtures for myself, I've dropped more points.
Oh, hello.
I've lost 3 in a row. All in the league. Leuven and Union Saint-Gilloise. It has been an awful start for me at the beginning of this season.
Better than 3.
Yeah. So it's not great. The Champions League, I've got Real Madrid in there, Dortmund, Bayern Munich, Porto, Copenhagen, Stuttgart, Galatasaray to finish up. I should get through that nice and easy.
Your end part's all right for you there.
But it's the trophies that I need to start winning.
I've got 2 already.
All right, well, let's have a look then. Season number 5. Well, yeah, you run away with the league this season. 11 points clear. You were 11 points behind me last year. Yeah. 11 points ahead of me this time around.
You lost the one game.
So that one game that you did lose, Club Brugge away, who finished in 3rd this time round. I lost 6. You beat me both times. Ooh. Both games you beat me there. I only drew 1 game all season against Antwerp. But there we go. Highest average rating was Francolinho again, which is weird. But goals, joint Victor Gyökeres and Francolinho. Now, Victor Gyökeres did play 6 games less, which is why he's above Francolinho. Lucas Stassin got 18 there. So then we got Abline and Ansa with Thiago Almeida in behind. Jacob Ramsey's down there and Ritsu Doan. So there's your front 4.
Yeah.
And my front 4 all up there together. Okay.
Pleased with that.
I need to win something. Maybe the Crocky Cup. 3-0 in the final. This has been an awful season for Genk.
You did say this could be a dangerous season for you. I mean, after me
very
winning,
dangerous. Okay, so I knockout playoff round. Inter Milan defeated me there. All right, well, you've done 3 trophies. Oh my God, the Super Cup, the Intercontinental, the Champions League again.
Europe again. 2 seasons in a row. Anderlecht.
Back-to-back Champions League winners. You've won every single trophy there is to win this year. You've won 6 trophies out of 6.
And only lost 1 game in the league.
Oh, no. I thought I was doing so well.
Do you know what I honestly felt
so well.
Season 5 for me was going to be a dangerous season. I thought you would have settled in, got your new players in, and then start coming at me. And then for me to come win every competition. Wow, what
Barcelona
a season.
In the final. Right, league phase.
I still don't know.
9th and 10th. We finished on the same thing. We even nearly had the same amount of goals and a goal difference as well. Then
see, I only take a competition serious when I have to.
Oh yeah. Knockout playoff round, you knocked out Roma. That's when I got knocked out by Inter Milan. Round of 16, you defeated Liverpool. Here we go again. Quarter-final Bayern Munich, all the big boys. Semi-final PSG. They hate playing you.
Yeah.
Barcelona in the final. Who scored the winner in that final? Victor Gyökeres.
Of course he did. What a signing that was for me, eh?
Yeah.
Big games. He loves the big games.
He does. He does.
Ooh,
wow. What a season that is. All right. He's got 46 goals in total in 52 games with 7 assists as well, which is very good. Bad. So that's actually 52 goal contributions in 52. Thiago Almeida got 22 and 23.
That was a good signing for me.
Ramsey 18.
Never 14, good signing for me.
Kluivert last year, he signed 16 and 20. Ritsu Doan's not bad either, and Dodo from right back with 12 assists as well. So, not bad at all, Dad.
That's a good season.
Yeah, you've got a few players who are going out free transfers now.
I'm a bit worried about that. They don't want to stay. Who wouldn't want to stay when you're the champions of Europe 2 seasons in a row? And you're going to say, "No, I'll leave."
Yeah, you're not getting game time though. At least you've got £147 million to replace them. That's a good thing. All right, well, no trophies for me this summer, but how did the team do statistically? 35 goals, not bad for Francolinho. Anta got 23 and 13. Stassin 22 and 8. Abline 18 and 15. I'm looking more for my youngsters who we locked in. So Enriquez, bit of development.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Absolutely, that was good.
Good, isn't he?
So he's wanted already, which is never a great sign, is it?
No.
Marcio Vitor, 49 games, got 1 goal, and has developed. Oh, passing has gone up. That's good to see.
Yeah.
And then Eric Gonzalez. Didn't lock him in last year, locked him in this year. He only played 24 games, which means he has picked up another injury, which is really disappointing. Is that the same one? Let's see. He had shin splints there. He missed 7 months in total. Badly fractured lower leg. 5 months he was out. Then he got shin splints. That's really frustrating.
He was in the other leg as well, the shin splints.
How annoying is that? I was hoping he would come back and far away, but never mind. We'll have to maybe work on him next year, or we'll have to find somebody new. I think, though, they give us a good budget.
Yes.
Now, that's positive. I think, although you have won 6 trophies, I've won 0 this season, I still got positives to take away from it. I've still got a couple of youngsters who have come in who just need a season or two to become world class.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
That's what I'm hoping anyway.
Well, we said right from the beginning that last sort of 4 or 5 seasons, you're going to come into your own with the new players coming through. And we can see it happening now. It's took a few more seasons than we thought it was going to.
Yeah.
I think the advantage you've had on me so far is that you've won some trophies at the beginning.
Early on.
Which is what I didn't. I needed you to not win trophies at the beginning of the season.
Yeah. Well, the Season 5 trophy race is Mega Luke with 0, Dad with 6.
Needed that one.
Which means after 5 seasons, the halfway point is a Mega Luke with 7, Dad with 11. It's a 4-point gap going into Season 6. It's some sad departures. Just as I was saying about how great it is bringing in these
done me
players.
A big favour. It's probably one of your best players coming through now.
After just 1 season. They couldn't even let us have him for 2 or 3. 1 season. He's left the club already. Minimum fee release clause, which unfortunately for me, a lot of these players were insistent of having the minimum fee release clause.
They do when they're youngsters though, don't they?
Yeah. Especially going to a league which not necessarily the biggest league in the world. But he's already on 325k, so yeah, he's laughing, isn't he? At 19. £40 million. We've got £39 million profit within a season, but there we go. And Francolino's also gone to Saudi Arabia with Al Nassr, so he's gone up front.
That's a big loss for you.
I was hoping he'd be the main striker that I would keep for a long time.
Yeah, you did actually, and he didn't sort of perform for you that well, did he? But
no.
It's still a big loss because he is dangerous.
You could sign him in 2 years' time. That would be hilarious. He's on £750,000 though. That's silly money. No. There we go. So those £86 million out. We also had Abline who left for £7.5 million. So that's 2 of my strikers gone. And Gorna Duarte who left for £3.2 million. All going to the Middle Eastern clubs there. But we have signed a couple of players. You'll notice the top one there, Tarkan. We bought and we've loaned back to the same club. So let's start with him, 700k. So could be a good striker going forward in the future. Fairly professional personality, 6 foot, fairly strong left foot, very strong right foot. Good fundamentals. We just need to get better before we decide to play him ourselves. Just double check there's no other signings on that page. There isn't. Luke Fahrenhorst from Dortmund, £20 million. Centre defensive midfielder. That's the replacement for Enriquez. Not quite as good, unfortunately.
Not quite as good, but he's still good.
Yeah, still decent at 21. Still has a good potential. Then we have got this guy here who's another option for us in that position. So I couldn't find one as good because obviously we're strict because of the age. So I brought 2 different players in and hopefully that will sort of, we'll find one out of the 2. But Boris Mamuza Lom, who is a German player that we picked up there from Hertha Berlin. The final player, Paulo Victor, who we've brought in from Flamengo for 13 million. He's the highlight this summer. Another centre-back. 20 years of age, resolute, left-footed centre-back. Very good player.
At 20, yeah.
Yeah. Only downsides that he has, he's 5'11", not exactly the biggest jump in reach, not exactly composed, even though he does have 14 for passing. And position is only 13, which is fairly low. I like it more in the yellows of 15 and above, really. But he is only 20, and he does have a good potential. And his valuation has shot up. So who knows? We could be in for a very good player going forward with Paulo Victor. We are sticking with the 3 up front. We're not locking anyone in this season. We don't need to now after that season last year with Gonzalez. Vitor and Victor is at the back, so I need to make sure I get that the right way around. Dierikel, though, the goalkeeper, still sticking around, so that's good. We've got him. He's got a £72 million release clause, though, and I know full well somebody's going to activate it at some point. I'm just glad that you can't.
Yeah.
That's the nice thing. Ansa Stassin and Ilakena, who is up front. But we've got options with the likes of Bro Hansen, etc. on the bench. Before we look at the results, let's have a look at your fixtures, Dad. Now, transfer history for you. £15 million went out. Krejci was the only guy there. In terms of the players coming in, though, just the 3.
Yes. Don't have to spend all my money, so...
No, you're at the point now where you can do that. You just bring in 3 players who are just costing a lot of money. So we've got Amadou Onana.
Yeah, good, solid defensive midfielder.
Very good option there.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Very fast as well, 17 pace. Ian Matson, both from Aston Villa, so £65 million from him.
There's a new left-back for me. Very good as well, going forward.
Then Nico Williams.
New right back. I think he's a very good right back for Forest at this present moment. So, yeah, I've got him in.
You can play both sides as well.
Both sides is a good advantage for me, yeah. So he covers both sides. I'm pleased with those 3 signings I've made. I feel it strengthened the squad up, definitely.
Yeah, Nathan Decat being locked in this season.
Yeah, I want to keep him in the team.
Because Onana and obviously Ramsey goes
definitely,
in.
Yeah, I mean, it was a bit... I'm sort of... Which one of them two do I drop, really? And I know the team would be stronger with them two in it, and it shows that it's my best 11. But I'm persevering with keeping the youngster in the team.
Yeah, all right. Very valiant of you. Now, fixtures at the start of the season. Who won the Cup? Super Cup was won by Anderlecht again. You've won another one.
Come on.
You've also won back-to-back UEFA Super Cups.
Against Spurs.
Against bloody Spurs.
Come on.
They Spursed it up. Like, you missed 2 penalties, they missed 3.
Yeah.
And the worst penalty shootout of all time. Kulusevski equalised, took it to a penalty shootout. So that's another 2 trophies that you've won already.
Oh, things are looking good now, innit?
However,
you've beat me 4-1.
Beat you 4-1 in the league.
Good hat-trick.
There's a positive. Answer hat-trick there. So
you went 1-0 down as well.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
My front line didn't perform at all, did they?
Champions League fixtures, Dad. You got Inter Milan in there, Bayer Leverkusen, Celtic, Freiburg, Atletico Madrid, Man City and Feyenoord. It's quite an easy one, really.
It is, yeah. But
considering, I mean, I guess it's because you're back-to-back winners.
Yeah.
Now, the rest of my fixtures, I've started really well. Outside of the Super Cup loss, won every single game. I've managed to qualify for the Champions League, defeating Twente and Copenhagen. So we're on a roll at the minute. Galatasaray at home is our first fixture. Besiktas, we've got 2 Turkish clubs at home. Then we've got Napoli away, Man City, Real Madrid away, Milan at home, oh dear, Celtic away and Dortmund away. That's harsh.
That is very hard, isn't it?
That's really harsh.
Done you over getting there, then you get punished, don't you?
Right, okay. Well, let's see. Season number 6 now. There's a few points 2 points in terms of trophies. I think you've now gone 5 ahead. Because season 5 you were 4 ahead. No, so you've won 2. So you've actually gone 6 trophies ahead as we go into season number 6. Let's find out what happens. Well, I'm back, claiming the league title with an unbeaten season.
Only drew 2 games. We only dropped 4 points, really, innit?
Only conceded 19 goals. Very good indeed. Drawing 2 games. Genk and Liège,
who I couldn't even get a draw against you then.
Yeah, finished in 10th place and 12th place.
19 goals in 34 games.
So I beat you in both fixtures, 3-0 when I faced you at your ground.
Yeah.
Absolutely battered you. Very happy with that. Highest average rating, Ilyas Ansa. Highest amount of goals, Ilyas Ansa. 32 in just 29 games. That's great.
That's why you won the league,
record. Yeah. Because you had Victor Gyökeres there with 26 and 30, who also had a very good minutes per goal ratio of under 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Mine was 76 minutes. Every 76 minutes that guy was on the pitch, he was scoring a goal.
Yeah, very good.
That's crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Lucas Stassin is up there as well, behind Almada and Jacob Ramsey, who had 15 and 18.
That's the first season I've had quite a few of my players before yours.
Yeah, 3 in the top 6 there. Then we've got Stassin, Mikael Bro Hansen, who's come into it, and Ilakena is there, as well as Amadou Onana, who's got 11 from centre midfield. So he's popped up with quite a lot as well. What about assists? We haven't really looked at assists, to be honest, because it's really hard to find it now, isn't it? It's very annoying. Vinlov got 20 assists in the league, which is massive, but you got the 2 behind it with Almada and Ritsu Doan.
Yeah, very good.
Ilyas Ansa did get 11 as well.
And then Calvert on the other wing.
Yeah, Kluivert got quite a lot.
He's done well, yeah. Yeah, please with that.
10. All right, who won the Crocky Cup, though? Winner was Anderlecht. Beating Club Brugge on penalties. Having to run on penalties again. And they had a player sent off. He still couldn't get a goal.
Yeah, I'm disappointed that not being able to score a goal against 10 men, but I'll take the win. It's a trophy.
So where did I finish then in that cup then? Semi-final, I was out of it then. Quarter-final, I lost to Club Brugge in extra time. Oh, that's a bad one, isn't it? All right, well, the Super Cup, obviously, which is you picked up, and the Crocky Cup. I did not win the Champions League. Round of 16 by AC Milan. Please tell me you didn't do 3 in a row. That would be ridiculous if you did that. You didn't. Quarter-final. Thank God for that. You did win that Intercontinental Champions, though. So that's another trophy that you've picked up. You've picked up 4 trophies, and I thought this was a good season for me winning the league.
Yeah.
Never mind. An unbeaten season in the league. AC Milan won the Champions League there, which I think is who knocked me out. Yeah, they did in the round of 16. You beat Bayern Munich at that point. So league phase, we both finished in the top 8.
Better that time, yeah.
Wow. You were unbeaten. You drew 4 and won 4. I won 4, drew 3, and lost to Dortmund away. So we've done very well there. Neither of us played in the knockout playoff round, so that was the round of 16. Couldn't get any further than that. You beat Bayern Munich. Quarter-final was when you lost, which was to Manchester United.
Yeah.
So,
never mind.
Still a great season for you for trophies.
Still a good season for me, yeah. Pleased with that.
Anderlecht are lifting some trophies. 31 goals from Victor Gyökeres, 26 and 21 from Thiago Almada.
Very good.
That's crazy numbers.
That's such a good signing for me, the attacking midfielder, wasn't it? And Ramsey, I did say Ramsey was going to be good for me.
Yeah.
Even though he was like, I picked him to go on the wing more than the midfield, but he's still doing it from centre midfield, isn't he?
Nathan Decat got 13 goals, 7 assists. I actually think Ramsey would have been playing from the left because Onana made 50 appearances and you locked in Nathan Decat.
Yeah.
So he probably did play from the left. You've been given £110 million. That's slightly coming down, isn't it?
It is a little bit, yeah.
Overall balance now has dropped quite low, 246 million. I think the Champions League kept it up a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah.
But we'll see. That's coming down. I just hope I haven't got a minus budget again. That would be the worst scenario ever. 41 goals from Ilias Ansa with 14 assists. 21 and 12 from Stasin. Ilakena, 17 and 14. Bro Hansen's done quite well. Then off that 23 assists that we've seen there. So that's really good. I imagine now, my best player, Marcio Vitor. Love that. He has developed into a world-class centre-back.
Yeah.
Dierico, though, is also there.
Yes.
That's really good. And Ansa's up there too. So the development is there. We need it to carry on happening. I mean, Paulo Victor, who we signed as well, he's got quite good. That was the left-sided one that we signed for this season. He's played 47 games as well. So once he got himself into the team. Eric Gonzalez, that's who I was looking for. Played 28 games. That's a lot more than what he obviously missed last season. 5 goals, 10 assists, and I would say getting slightly better each time. You just need to keep turning up and avoiding those injuries. I've been given 87 million. That's worrying.
You got 600k in the wage, Phil, though. Oh, I see what you mean. You lost a player.
Oh, it was all from. No, I thought I lost a player. I haven't. That was all during the summer. I was so worried then that I lost a player. I was like, oh no, they're just backing me.
Well, there you go.
Oh, come on. Very good. So
600k in the wage as well. So
yeah, we must be having a great time. What's our club finances like? £128 million in the finances. Oh, we're loving stuff here in Belgium. All right, well, let's crack on and have a look at the trophies then. So season number 6, I only won 1 trophy, which was the league. Dad won 4, which means now the gap has opened up. It's Omega Luke with 8, Dad with 15 trophies.
2 good
7
seasons.
Trophies in it.
2 good seasons I had there, didn't I?
4 seasons left. Let's see what happens in season 7. Right, Dad, despite them giving me a big budget, I still sold players.
Yeah.
I needed to get some wages off, and I thought, well, I can get rid of some players right now and then bring in better youth players. That's what I've been doing best so far. Zay Lucas has gone. Matt Smets has gone. Boris is gone. And Facundo Gonzalez. All for £41 million. 3 of them have gone to Saudi clubs again. And then Facundo Gonzalez to Gladbach. But I've spent £141 million. This is like the Tycoon money that you got.
Yeah.
So let's have a look at it then. We've got some absolute bargains. And then some where I've just... It's not really it's not a gamble. They are world class, which is the top 2. So let's start off with the bargains. £1 million from Generation Foot. Suare, how good is he? I mean, I've put him in my under-18s because we've got so many other options.
Yeah.
But he's got a fairly professional personality. I could not loan him out. I don't understand why clubs don't want to loan out players. It's ridiculous.
Unbelievable. You see a player like that, and
he is so good.
You get him in for loan. Christ, he could be one of your best players.
Yeah. So Cristiano Suarez, he's already got a fantastic name. He's Senegalese, 20 years of age. We picked him up for £1 million from Generation Foot. It's an absolute bargain. I'm happy for it. Sandro Segura, £1.5 million. Another very good centre-back.
Yeah.
Fairly professional personality. I ain't taking any chance at this point.
2-footed.
We are only got 4 seasons left. I can't take a risk on somebody who's only got a balanced personality. So he's not that good yet, but he could be.
Yeah.
And his potential's high and his value's gone up as well, which is a good sign from Sandro. And then we've got Matsuda, £4 million for a great striker. Yeah, he scored 4 goals for me already. He looks very good.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
So I like him from Vissel Kobe. Then we got Gabato, £5 million, another 19-year-old centre defensive midfielder. Not the greatest in terms of potential, but I thought bringing him in would just give us options going forward as like a really good backup, to be honest. Peyton Miller from New England Revolution. Didn't think I'd be signing a USA player from the MLS, but he comes in as a very good left wing back. So
yeah, he is, yeah.
Not a bad player there for £5 million. Then we got the 2 big boys. Ibrahim Akchai from Chelsea, £42 million. Another good centre defensive midfielder. Potential's dropped since I bought him. I spent £40 million on him because he had the 4 stars and then the 5th white one.
Yeah.
It's come down now, and I hate when that happens. But it's the risk that you take. He's got a realist personality, but he's also left-footed. The good thing is, he could probably start in my team now, and we wouldn't suffer too much. But there's no doubt about it that this guy is an out-and-out superstar. And I cannot believe... I mean, the reason why I sold a lot of these players, you can see, like July, was so I could get this man in. Was my last sign-in. Justin Gertz, £82 million.
How old? 21?
21. Phenomenal, isn't he?
I think he'd get into my team.
Easily.
Yeah.
He is absolutely world class. The only downside, he's only got 14 for passing. But he comes in, he was a centre midfielder, and I started playing him as a centre defensive midfielder, and he's already picked it up naturally, which is great. So at 21 years of age, I mean, absolutely phenomenal physicals.
I don't think I've seen anybody's physicals that good.
And he's 6'3", so he's a monster in there. He's an absolute athletic monster. Great mental attributes. Technicals are decent too. Can't ask him to take a set piece still, but we don't worry about that.
Tell you what, man, you could build a team around that guy.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah,
easily. Now, thankfully as well, no minimum fee release clause. Thank you, Justin. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I am so happy with that signing. It has cost us an arm and a leg, and we have basically had to mortgage out the stadium. But £82 million, I think, for a world-class player is worth it.
Yeah.
So, we are playing a 4-3-3 still going with that. Despite not winning all the trophies last year, we still dominated the league.
Yeah.
And we got Segura in that centre midfield slot because when we don't play him there, he gets pushed out for Potolski, Vitor and Paulo Victor. The rest of them's absolutely fine. I'm happy with how it sets up, to be honest. You can even see Matsuda's going to go up there with Ansa, who's had a great year. So, happy with that. Let's have a look at your transfers, Dad. I don't think you've had as fun a season as me, but you still had a good one. You got £5 million going out for Kamara. No other sign-ins from that's crept over to last season's. It's just the 2, and it's Malo Gusto for £80 million at right back.
Yep, just another right back. When I seen him come available at 28, you don't let this guy go to another club when you can afford him. No,
he's a great attacking fullback.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Then you got Yuri Bass, £73 million. He does the job on the other side.
On the other side, yeah, just so I got an extra sort of fullback there. So I feel my defence are very, very good now. I know I'll go forward. I'm dangerous anyway, so that was all I needed.
Yeah.
Leave a bit of money into the club still, so I don't have to spend all the money.
All right, well, you're locking in Ramsey and Decat.
Yes, I wanted to put Ramsey out in that wing now. See what happens.
Best 11 pick puts Decat still in there, to be fair, but he's better in that position.
So, I'm the 2 guys, well, the right back's gone in position, so I'm happy with that sort of formation. I think my defence is solid, really.
Okay, well, has it been solid at the start of the season?
Yeah, I know.
Super Cup. There's one. come on. The comeback is on.
Yeah.
After being 6-7 trophies down, wherever it was, the comeback is on.
Own goal as well. Come on.
You have progressed through the Champions League. You've done that by beating Panathinaikos and Copenhagen, and you've kept up all of the points in the league so far. You've got Milan and Man City to begin with in the Champions League. Zagreb, Salzburg, PSV Eindhoven, Dinamo Bucharest. Are you sure you're playing in the Champions League? What's going on here? Villarreal and Chelsea to end things off.
I think I should be comfortably through to the next game.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. 3 challenging games.
I should be in that top 10.
Let's have a look at my fixtures then. I bet my Champions League ones are a lot harder. Outside of winning the Super Cup, I have also gone and won every single game so far.
Yeah, game on.
Quite comfortably too. There's only a 1-0 one there, which he did actually have a player sent off as well, so they probably parked the bus. AEK and Real Madrid away from home. Leipzig at home. Stuttgart at home. Servette away. Roma away. Yeah, then look at my last 2 games. Barcelona and Bayern Munich.
You should have it done by then, though, shouldn't you?
Yeah, but I've still got Real Madrid away from home. Leipzig, you aren't exactly easy. Yours is still a lot easier than mine.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Only just.
And to finish in the top 8, I've probably got to get a result against either Barcelona or Bayern Munich.
That's probably the easiest 2 groups that we've ever had together, really. It's always one of us gets a really hard.
Oh, yeah, mine's really easy with Real Madrid, Barcelona and Bayern Munich. Really?
You should go through, shouldn't you?
I should.
You should go through.
But still. All right.
You should get all the damage done at the first part of it.
Season 7. The comeback is on. Can I keep it up? Well, the comeback continues. Because it's another outstanding 13-point lead at the top to claim the title.
It's not even close, is it? I scored the same amount of goals as you, but you only conceded 18 this time.
18 again. That 3 at the back is working really well.
Just won it for you.
Lost 2 games all season. Standard Liège and Beerschot drew 2. Didn't lose to you. Now, I know a lot of people are going to be wanting this tactic, the 3 up front, because I've never used it before, the 3 up front, but I have obviously used the rest of it. So whatever happens, the save game file will be made available at the end with that tactic on it. Even if I change it, I'll use a different slot, so you can go on the save game file at patreon.com/MegaLukeGaming or the YouTube channel members, because I'm sure a lot of you will want to try this tactic with 3 up front, because a lot of people want to use a formation with 3 strikers. The game is a lot of fun that way. So I'll leave it there. Even if I do change it, I'll leave it there for you, because this is clearly working. That's 2 seasons in a row where I only lost 2 games all season and barely conceded any goals.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
It's been great. Now, what would be even better is a golden boot, but we're not getting that. Ilyas Ansah did get 20 though, so this guy here got the most goals. And do you know what? I'm pleased to see that, although he might already start at Standard Liège, I think he does. Yeah. He's not leaving the league.
No.
And what also that means is we must be doing something right, because Cal Elias has gone to Union Saint-Gilloise and Tresaldi is still at Club Brugge, which means the good strikers are going to other clubs in our league.
Yeah. Although
it's making them harder for us to beat, the reputation of the league is going up.
Staying there, yeah.
Shows that it's working. So that's a good sign. Victor Gyökeres is there with 17 goals. Stassen with 13. Nathan Decat got 12. Nice. Jacob Ramsey with 11. All right. The Crocky Cup has been won by Mechelen, who beat Anderlecht in the final. Oh, we seeing it down for you.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear.
When you get to these finals and you know what, I've got to be winning it.
So you can only win the Champions League now this season.
That's bad news.
But I won it! Yes! 3 out of 4 years, a Belgian club has won the Champions League. That is insane.
I mean, that's great, but I didn't need that.
No. Ansa Gonzalez and Ilekena has beat Jurgen Klopp's Barcelona.
I beat Barcelona last season.
Yeah, he did 1-0. Lamine Yamal's a stinker at 6'5". That is crazy. Right, okay, well, I'll take that. League phase then. Genk, I finished. Where did you finish? 7th. You finished 7th. 0 losses, 4 draws, 4 wins. I had 3 losses, 1 to Bayern Munich, Roma, and AEK. How did I lose AEK? That was the easiest one I had.
Don't matter when you go to win, does it?
Beat Real Madrid and Barcelona. Beat Barcelona 4-0.
They knew they was on an item when they got to the final.
When they got to the final, they knew they were in trouble. Knockout player for round of knocked out final, so that's good. Round of 16, you knocked out Liverpool. You were knocked out by Liverpool, sorry. Oh. I beat Chelsea on penalties. Ooh, I didn't do it easy. Quarterfinal was then PSG. Semi-final was Real Madrid. Barcelona in the final.
PSG, Real Madrid, Barcelona, not bad.
And Chelsea.
Last three, yeah. Chelsea, yeah.
Right, so I'll take that because it also means I've got those 2 Super Cups as well to win. The comeback is well and truly on. You haven't won a single trophy this season. I've won 3 of them. Can't believe the Crocky Cup. That's absolutely unbelievable.
Let me down, that is. When did you lose that?
You knocked me out.
I've done the hard job.
Huge opportunity.
Done the hard job.
Opportunity there. All right, well, how did these heroes get on this year then? 30. Oh my God. 30 goals. 26 assists from Ilias Ansa. Oh, that's, for a 3 up front formation, that ain't bad at all, is it?
Wouldn't it? Yeah.
Stassen got 23. Matsuda only got 15. Ilakena got 11 and 10. Eric Gonzalez from right wing back. Here we go. 18 assists. Good for you, mate. 44 games. Oh, and he's developing quite nicely.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Retribution after his broken leg or whatever it was, the fractured leg. Justin Geertz, our new centre defensive midfielder, got 8 goals and 2 assists. Segura, who we locked in at centre-back, not really developed that well. I don't know about that one. We might have to leave him out next year.
You're saying that, but look at the season you've had.
Yeah, he's had a great
18
year.
Goals.
Yeah, he's gone on and won the Champions League, and I'm like, oh, you didn't do that well. He still had a 6.98 average rating across the whole year, which isn't too bad. It has been that Paolo Victor dropped out because Podolski played more. I'm not happy with that. I'd rather have had Paolo Victor play rather than Kasper Podolski, who is still really good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think he'll be better in the long run. All right. I've been given £63 million after winning the Champions League. That's absolutely crazy stuff. Where's all that money gone?
Yeah.
And then let's have a look at your squad, Dad. You've got 26 goals from Victor Gyökeres. Dropping off a bit, though.
33 now, isn't he?
He's 33 years of age.
His natural fitness is still 17, though.
Yeah, but his pace is only 11.
Yeah, it's a problem, isn't it?
Jacob Ramsey's got 17 and 17. Thiago Almada's got 14 and 12. Nathan Ducat 13 and 10. Very good from him. Ritsu Doan with 12 assists. You've been given £185 million, Dad. So it's not too bad.
No.
But the trophies this season is very good. Because season 4, I pick up 3 trophies. Dad doesn't pick up a single trophy, which means it's Omega Luke with 11. Dad still with 15. All right, Dad. Players on the ins. We mentioned the new striker.
Yes.
Nick Voltemada.
I do like this guy. I think he's having a good season so far in real life, but I do like him as well. He's one of these strikers that's he's just so awkward to play against because he's so big, so skillful on the ball as well, and he knows where the back of the net is.
He's got a very good technique, isn't he? I quite like him as well on the ball, considering he's a big man. Very Peter Crouch-like.
Yeah, he is,
tall player. He's got a nice first touch. But yeah, good finisher of the ball. 17 jumper reach. He's 6'6".
Oh, he's a good sign for me.
Yeah, very similar to like my Ilias Ansa guy, 6'6", who's quite powerful. And then you've also got Jonas Erbig, £27 million to go and go.
Another goalkeeper, sort of another youngster sort of coming through for me.
Youngster coming through.
Yeah, for me it is. He's only
29.
I've only just been able to sign him, haven't I? So yeah, I'm pleased with that. It's sort of when the good keepers come through, I'm just going to buy them because obviously it makes my squad stronger because I'm losing a lot of players getting to the age where they're either retiring or just leaving the club. And,
you've not got a lot of players at all.
I'm sort of spending a bit of money to try and get decent players in, but behind my back, my director of football's not re-signing players to keep them at the squad. They're just leaving, so my squad's really small now.
I mean, you got a few. I did notice when you were looking at it, you had a couple of quite good players in the under-18s who were coming through. Because obviously I'm looking for youngsters, and they were popping up on my thing as well.
Yeah.
So there's like a couple of good players that you had, but only 17 players in your squad, and you've changed to a 4-2-2.
Yep. Gone 2 up front. I think getting the big guy up front to help Gyökeres out might just sort of help me out a little bit. Play a bit more sort of defensive as well. I think I've had a couple of bad seasons where you've just walked the league, really, haven't you? So I've got to try and do something about it. So being all out attacking, all that, not worked for the last few seasons. So try to be a bit more defensive, and when I do get the ball up front, I've got 2 up there to try and put the ball in the back of the net now.
All right, well, My transfer window after winning the Champions League. £40 million has left the club. Vinloff has gone for 18. Stassin's gone for 10. And Sattlerberger has also gone, or to Al Nassr and Al Ali. But we have brought in £84 million worth of players. So let's have a look at some of them. Now we've got another absolute bargain player, as you can see, is already playing games. Stefan Ouattara, 275k for my new left wing back. I mean, he's only fairly determined personality, which means I'm unsure whether he'll get much better than this. But
yeah, he's still good,
really good.
Yeah, he's still good.
Still happy with that for the money anyway. Sean Mulgard. Now I tried signing when he was 18, but ever since then we then changed, so we didn't have a centre attacking midfielder. And every year he comes up as the key signing that my scouts go, you need to sign this guy because look how good he is.
God,
£14 million. So I decided this year I'm signing him and I'm going to put him at CDM because I don't have an attacking midfield slot.
No.
So I think CDM, he's still got 12 tackling. He still looks really good everywhere else.
Yeah.
He could be fantastic. So that means I've got 2 world-class centre defensive midfielders in there. So hopefully you can become natural in that. Emin Kazan for £27 million. Another good centre-back. Not amazing potential, but we've brought him in anyway. He's fairly strong with both feet. Good pace on him anyway. And then the final signing, £43 million, and he scored some goals already. Tristan Geacock. Great name. From West Brom. He's picked up a bad injury, though. Out for 2 to 3 months at the start of the season. He's got the old Omega Luke curse.
Yeah.
Which is a shame because he started so well.
Yeah,
he got 4 goals and 3 assists in 6 appearances. And he looks really good.
Yeah.
So that's a shame. He's a left-footed, realist personality, but he's going to be out injured until Christmas. But never mind. England under-21 international. Sticking with this, Mulgard going in there. And as you can see, if we did best pick 11 with... Mulgard goes next to Geertz. Of course, my 2 centre-backs are in there. Centre midfielders are in there in the CDM slots. Looking absolutely amazing. Protecting my defence, where we barely concede.
Yeah.
So I'm happy. Okay, fixture schedule. Start of the season. We've won the Super Cup. There's another trophy. We've also won the UEFA Super Cup. And look who we faced. Which means they won the Europa League.
Yeah.
Which is also great for Belgian football.
Definitely, yeah.
Now, we have dropped points, although we have already beaten you as well. A nice little 3-0 win there. We've also won 9-0 here. We've got some great wins going on. 8-0 against Ghent. Lovely stuff. And then a 3-0 against you. But then we drew down to up 2-2.
Yes.
So, and we were 2-0 down. Makes no sense, does it?
No.
We've got Liverpool and Dortmund in the Champions League to begin with. Schalke, Atletico Madrid, Napoli, Inter. This is really hard. Feyenoord and Lille to end things off. Let's see your fixtures, Dad. You've had a bit of a bad start with that Genk loss, but you have won every other fixture so far.
Not too bad then, but still chasing you. That's the problem.
At the minute, yeah. Bayern Munich and Bilbao. Napoli, so you've also got Napoli. Roma and Atletico Madrid as well as me. PSV Eindhoven. PSG and Chelsea to end. That's a hard one.
That's our normal sort of group that we get into, isn't it?
Yeah. The Belgian League, I thought we'd check it. They were 8th when we last looked. They're still 8th.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
After 3 Champions League wins and a Europa League win. Don't understand that. I thought the...
we should have definitely gone up there.
Would have bumped it up to at least 5th.
Yeah.
But, okay, fair enough. We'll have to just win the Champions League again.
Yeah.
I'll have to go back to back. Let's find out what happens. Well, Dad, it's another Belgian League trophy for me. Only losing 1 game.
Only conceded 20 goals.
You only conceded 24 though.
Yeah,
that's
a
better.
bit better, yeah. So that formation change might have helped a little bit.
Oh, you beat me in that away fixture.
Oh, right. So I got closer with points-wise, and I did beat you in the league this season. So
close on points, 6 points behind.
Yeah, but it's been 11 points, isn't it, recently?
Yeah,
so,
13, 11. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Ilias Ansa has the highest average rating and the most goals. So, player statistics. Let's see. He has 29 in 33. We've got that lad there again, Elias, who's up there with 24. Omar Ben Ali from St. Trundin. So another good 6'6" striker in the league. There's some big boys in here. Ilikaina's got 21. Anderlecht Voltemade, 20 for his first season.
Good season, yeah.
So I'm guessing, I don't know who that was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Maybe Gyökeres, and he's
I'd like
retired.
to think it is, yeah. Yeah, it might be.
Might have already retired. Matsuda, 14 and 27. Okay, very good. Crocky Cup won by Standard Liège. Neither of us made the final. Bad. So, 8th round, I was knocked out by Club Brugge. You got through there. Then beat in the quarterfinals. Semi-finals, lost to Club Brugge on pens.
It's bad, isn't it?
Huge opportunity miss. I also won that Intercontinental Trophy, beat Al Hilal, and round of 16, by Manchester City in the Champions League. So, who won that one? Did you go on and win that Champions League? It would be the only trophy if you did. No, Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Chelsea-Arsenal final. Chelsea won 3-1 there. So we both got knocked out in the round of 16, unfortunately, to Premier League sides. Did we play the knockout playoffs? I did. Galatasaray. 4-4 on penalty. Oh my God, I bet that was horrible. Penalty shootout there.
I bet the commentator couldn't even hear himself speak.
Yeah, it's like, lads, when you take the penalty, just run. All right, just as soon as you've hit it, just don't even look to see if it's gone in. Just run to the bus. All right, league phase. You finished 6th place.
Done well there.
Lost only 2. 1-6, so very good against Bayern Munich.
Yeah, PSG
away. That's not bad at all. No. I had 5 wins. Dortmund Inter is quite nice, but I lost 3 games there. Liverpool at Anfield and Napoli away as well. Atletico Madrid. All right, well, it's a bad season for you, definitely.
100%.
Is it Victor Gyökeres who has gone? Oh my God, Dad, you've got 16 players now. It was. Victor Gyökeres has retired. So Voltemada's got the most goals. Victor Gyökeres would have been also up there. 13 and 20 for Thiago Almada. 14 for Yuri Bass.
I wonder what my average age is now.
Yeah, very high. The lowest is 29 years old. Oh no, 24 is Nathan De Cat.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's actually stayed. Really.
Yeah, he's got no choice. The rest of the team call him Kid. Yeah, definitely. All right, Kid. And he's like, fucking hell, Kid, I've been here 8 years. Been in the first team for 8 seasons, still called Kid. I think
the only other player that's in the 20s is the goalkeeper, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So, this is quite fun, isn't it? He's been in the first team 8 seasons, and he is still 5 years younger than the next player.
That's unbelievable.
Brilliant. Okay, you've been given, though, Dad, £148 million. So you still got money to bring in enough players, but I know what you're like. You get carried away and will sign big names and won't bring in the numbers.
To be honest, now's the time I've got to do what I used to be doing, buying squad
players. All of them, yeah, all the squad players. But is this too late? Because Ilyas Ansah, 37 goals, 15 assists. I've got 23 players. They're getting better and better every season.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Sean Mulgard, 12 goals, 22 assists from centre defensive midfielder. Wow. Happy with that. Very happy with that. Bro Hansen and G Cox already done a fair amount of goals. Stefan Ouattara got 21 assists. That was the player I signed for 275k. He had 20 assists. That's mental. That paid his wages for the year and his transfer fee.
Yeah.
Eric Gonzalez on the other side had 15. So yeah, I'm happy with both of my fullbacks. They've done really well. And Justin Geertz. Oh, I just like looking at him. He's very good, isn't he? Just very, very good. They're all wanted, but hopefully I can keep hold of them. You can see that there's a couple of release clauses. I've even put it on here just so I can see it to make sure I try to beat them and offer them new contracts and stuff. I've been given 133 million. I'm getting money just anyway.
That's bad news for me.
But I can only buy the youngsters still. I can't go above that age 23. All right, so this is season number 8. The trophies, Dad, is Omega Luke with 4, and it's back-to-back 0 trophies for Dad, which means now, going into season number 9, it's Omega Luke with 15, Dad with 15. We're back all square with 2 years to go.
I won 10 trophies in 2 seasons and then just went 0. Oh, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Oh, no.
All right, let's see what Season 9 has for us. All right, Dad, I've leveled it up on points. And this is my plan to now defeat you. Now, I've lost George Ilakena on a free transfer, unfortunately. But I think I've brought in some quality players that we won't actually miss him. Now, we were given quite a lot of money. I spread that across 4 players. Oscar Agger for £30 million comes in as our backup goalkeeper. So that's a great option for us. And that is because we didn't realise I lost Dierico during the January.
Yeah, that's bad, isn't it?
So he was my best goalkeeper, obviously. He was world class. And in January last year, Manchester City paid £85 million for him. So where the season before I was like, oh, that's worrying, I've got that much money, didn't check it, and then next year I'm like, just took it for granted. It was actually because I lost the goalkeeper.
You've done well though when you think of what the results you still got after you sold him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But we've also sold the likes of Podolski. He's gone out for £31 million. Fahrenhorst has gone out for £24 million. So we have spent quite a lot of money. And the goalkeeper that we have brought in to replace him cost £103 million. So that was just a backup. This one's our number one goalkeeper. Now, we've only got him for the last couple of seasons, but when I have to go for 23-year-olds or younger, I just went for the best 23-year-old I could find.
You could afford to do it, so yeah.
Perfectionist personality, though. So with game time, he should become absolutely amazing. Hasn't really played much for Chelsea. Then we have got Oscar Aguirre, who comes in just as our backup. And to be honest, both of them can fit quite nicely into the first team. Rodrigo Abreu, though, £32 million for a good centre-back. I feel like every season I'm signing new centre-backs. Perfectionist personality, but doesn't necessarily have the potential. But it's hard to judge that now when the potential of a lot of my players could be world-class.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're looking at our centre defensive midfielders maybe up in the standard too high. Arnal Rebello, who is a good striker but just lacks a little bit of acceleration. I totally signed him last year. This season I bit the bullet and went for him. But Sergio is a good player as well, £43 million at centre-back again, who I actually think might get more game time in the long run. He hasn't played at the start of the season, but I actually think he might be better going forward. He's good with both feet. He's 6'5" and got a resolute personality, but his physical attributes are phenomenal.
Yeah, very good, yeah.
So he could be the better option for us. Just can't really pass and not exactly composed right now. All right, matchday squad. We're keeping it. We're keeping the exact same tactic for season number 9. Geertz and Mulgaard in that centre defensive midfield positions, keeping me nice and safe at the back, keeping us going. But Dad, you had a lot to do this summer. You only brought in a couple of players, which is rather worrying. Actually, no, I tell a lie. You did bring in 3 players here. So you've got Murillo from Nottingham Forest.
Well, this was a good signing.
Yeah.
Good centre-back. Yeah, really strong he is. Very good.
Left-footed as well. Arda Güler, who's playing at Villarreal.
Yeah.
They've done well to get Arda Güler, but
I mean,
still.
I think he's an excellent attacking midfielder. Very good.
Yeah, and then Evan Ferguson, one of your favourites.
Yeah, I needed another striker, so I've got one in. He's come to the age where I can get hold of him, so I've got hold of him.
And then, if we're looking at the rest of the players, you've got 2 more coming in. Karim Konate, another striker, sorry.
Yep.
Because you were lacking, obviously, losing Gyökeres. You were down to 1 striker. So Karim Konate comes in. And Eric Garcia, who can play centre defensive midfielder, centre-back, right-back.
Yeah.
Smart, really, when you've got a small squad.
Yeah, it is, yeah. So I put, 5 or 6 players in to sort of replace the ones I've just all lost that have just left me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully this will do all right this season.
Does only give you 18.
I know, it's a small squad, but sometimes with a small squad, they don't rotate so much. So your best team ends up playing nearly every game. So
just got to hope you don't get any injuries.
Injuries, yeah, that's the only problem, isn't
it? So best 11 pick. I mean, it puts Bass at left wing back, Murillo, Gusto still in there, Karnaseki. It's still a very good side.
Yeah,
in like your first 11,
and I got some good replacements if I get a couple of injuries as well. So
yeah,
it's not a bad side, just a small squad, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, well, fixtures then at the start of the season. Let's take a look at your fixtures. There was obviously a trophy to be won for me, but not for you, with the cup win going elsewhere. But it's a promising start.
I've had a really good start. Really pleased with this start of the season. It's one of my best starts of the season, really.
Yeah.
With the goals that I've scored and not conceded this time. So, yeah, very good.
Tottenham and PSG to kick things off. So 2 easy games there. Roma, Galatasaray at home, Midtjylland, Villarreal away, and then you got Panathinaikos and Chelsea away as well.
Quite confident of getting through that in the sort of like the top 10.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah.
All right.
Good draw for me.
We did also play the Club World Cup during this. Neither of us won it, so there's no trophy there. I know a lot of people always ask about, what about the Club World Cup? Both times that we have been playing in it, Real Madrid have won both of them, so not really a trophy that we picked up. All right, fixtures for myself. Did I win another trophy? I did. 5-0 against Standard Liège, which means I now go 16-15 into the lead after being 7 trophies behind without you getting a single trophy. 8 trophies in a row without you picking up one. However, I've dropped 4 points in the league.
Yes, that's promising for me.
So that's a little bit of a lifeline there. You've got a 4-point gap at the top of the lead now going into season number 9. Can you make the most out of it and hold on to the lead? Well, unfortunately for you, Dad, you've dropped off again.
4 points.
I lost 1 game all season and only drew 1 more.
I think the biggest surprise is how many goals you conceded.
Just 14. My defence is unbelievable, isn't it?
That's what's winning your league, isn't it? You've got the best defence in the league by far. So what have you conceded? 18, 19 and 14 now, I think.
Yeah, something like that. I also beat you in both games.
Oh, I can't afford to do that.
Without conceding.
That's what's cost me the league.
Yeah. So I'm very happy with that. If you're looking at the player statistics, Voltemada was the top scorer though, but Eric Gonzalez had the highest average rating, and Godfred Antwi had 19 clean sheets from my new goalkeeper. So yeah, the player statistics, let's take a look at that. Goals, 33 in just 28 games for Nick Voltemada.
Yeah,
really good.
Yeah.
Because I only had 11 less in 1 more game.
Yeah.
Which is crazy numbers, really. Evan Ferguson was also up there with 19.
Pleased for that, because that was a good signing for me, yeah. But, the Nick Voltemada, that's a good signing. That was really good.
Didn't get a trophy for it, though.
No, that's the only problem, isn't it?
Did you win the Crocky Cup?
Come on.
No. I beat you in the final.
I lost again in the final.
3-2. You're chucking this away. Voltemada scored, but it was too little, too late. A 3-2 win. We even got ourselves a nice little red card there to end things off. With another trophy. Get in. We won the Super Cup. We won the league. We won the cup. Didn't win the Champions League. Arsenal 4, Barcelona 1 in the final.
Oh, Barcelona don't have much luck in the finals, do they?
No. Genk, we finished in 2nd place. Wow. Only lost to Liverpool, who topped it. Drew to Chelsea and won 6. So that's good.
I was way down, wasn't I?
Yeah, you had 3 wins. Galatasaray, Roma, Panathinaikos, 2 draws and 3 losses. Chelsea and PSG being one of them, or 2 of them. You played in the knockout playoff round. You beat Bayern Munich in that knockout playoff round. But the round of 16, you knocked me out.
I seen the 1-0 that I didn't realise the aggregate was 3-1.
Yeah, you knocked me out of the round of 16. And then lost to Barcelona.
It got to the final.
Yeah. Wow, so we actually clashed in the Champions League for the first time.
Yeah.
But no trophies, Dad, unfortunately.
No points for that.
No. All right, this is what a comeback this has been, by the way. 30 goals and 18 assists for Elias Ansa. Matsuda's got 20 as well. Has he developed? We haven't really looked at him since. I think so.
Yeah.
Definitely think so. Arno Rebello's got 16 goals as well, so I didn't expect him to play that much. Eric Gonzalez, what a turn up for the Bucks that is, after a terrible first season where he didn't play.
Yeah.
Second season out for the whole season. 14 goals and 13 assists.
Very good. MVP
type player. I bet he had the highest average rating. He did. So, unbelievable stuff from him. Love that. 119. That's not good. That's not good.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that's not.
Who have you lost?
Oh, Molgard. Bloody January. Sean Molgard going to Liverpool. That's typical, isn't it? Oh, that feels like every January I'm losing a big player.
So what's that? That's 3 big players you've lost, isn't it?
Yeah, in the January. God.
Imagine what team you'd have had now.
I know. As soon as I seen that budget, I thought there's no way they've gone that again. No. With only £150 million in the overall balance. All right, well, we'll have to replace him, find a good CDM. We've got a couple, actually, which obviously were the ones that we signed and just haven't really used yet, so I might just not have to. We'll see. 40 goals for Nick Voltemada, Dad. That squad's looking really small. Evan Ferguson, 27, 13 and 12 for Jacob Ramsey, and Arda Güler with 13 assists.
It's looking small, isn't it?
Yeah. £79 million. Money's coming down.
Yeah. Have to try and get a few squad players in rather than big players, I think.
Yeah. All right, well, season number 9, the trophies for the 3rd season in a row. Dad picked up 0 trophies, but I picked up 3, which means the total trophies going into the final years. Mega Luke with 18, Dad with 15. All right, with some players to be replaced then, with Molgard leaving the club. I did look at a couple of players that were already in the youth academy, so we'll have a look at that in a sec. But Bellerol says comes in as a good defender, already 4-star, so Looks like he could be a good player, to be honest. Not bad price either, £28 million.
Very good.
We've got a free transfer in Altoon, who looks amazing as a centre attacking midfielder. Yep. Now, we haven't got a centre attacking midfielder. He's already out for 2 months, typically. And if you remember, Molgard was a centre attacking midfielder that we changed into a centre defence midfielder. We're not doing that this time round. Hold the phone. George Pascu, £60 million. Good left wing back. Looks fantastic there. I know we've got the youngster Iwatara, who's been doing phenomenal, but we needed another option there. Miguel Lopez, £20 million centre midfielder, can also play CDM, so that's what I'm looking at there for 23 years of age. Pedro Costa, though, £19 million. Looks fantastic again.
God, blimey.
Another perfectionist personality.
Yeah.
I am finding some great personalities in here. Left-footed, fairly strong. Right foot, very strong.
14 caps for Brazil.
Yeah, a centre attacking midfielder. That's because we have switched things around. But remember the save game file? You'll get that one there with the DLF in there. I just thought I couldn't find a good enough striker to go up there, but we've got 2 really good options at centre attacking midfield, which is the reason why I went and changed it ever so slightly and put an attacking midfielder in there. Everything else is the same. Now, the CDM situation, I mentioned, of course, there's a couple of players already in the team. There's Gabato.
Very good.
He looks amazing. Now, we signed him 4 or 5 seasons ago for £5 million. He's been playing in like the youth team, but then he played 29 games last season when Molgard left the club.
Yeah.
So he naturally came into the team anyway, so it made sense just to put him in there. But there was other options. Is it Suarez? Yeah, Suarez is the other one who we signed. I think he was £1 million. Very good player again. So we've got 2 really good options now to fill that spot next to Gietz, who is just my favourite player of all time. But he's out for 4 weeks as well, so both of them are going to have to start at the start of the season anyway. All right, Dad, your final transfer window to make sure that this isn't a complete disaster from being 7 trophies into the lead. A couple of players have left. Jacob Ramsey was one of them.
Yeah,
gone back to Aston Villa.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, that, isn't it? But I'm disappointed. But there's a few good names there. You see that recognised players, and I got a few 4 players for nothing as well. So I really dived into the transfer market and got anybody I could that was half decent to get into make the squad bigger.
Sam Stein looks quite good.
Yeah,
Dutch player.
Plays in midfield. Yeah,
Fatawu for £10 million. Good winger.
Good winger. Yeah, very good.
Lenny Yoro.
Yeah, wanted to make my defence a little bit stronger, so get this guy in for that, doing that job on the right hand side.
Yeah, he's developed really well.
Yeah.
Joe Bellingham.
Yeah, I wasn't sure with this one, but because he was free of charge as well, I thought I'm going to just get him in.
Yeah,
he plays in both positions in midfield, very good.
Mark Gui. Never get it right.
No, but good striker.
Yeah, he's in there.
Another striker, yeah.
Julio Enciso.
Good left winger. So I got 2 wingers, and a striker. So that's definitely filling the squad up for it, isn't it?
Yeah, Vuta goes in your back 11.
Yeah, it goes in my back.
Goes in your back 4. And then we've got Yuto Ozeki, who's maybe the only player that I haven't heard of, but looks phenomenal.
He does look very good, doesn't he? So I think it's a good transfer window for
That's
me.
That's your best transfer window that you've had in a long time.
Yeah, it is, yeah. I've sort of filled the squad back up again. So hopefully it's a good enough squad to do some damage.
All right, well, you've gone all out this season.
Yeah.
Arda Gurla's in there. Nathan the Cat keeps his position.
Yes, so he keeps his position, so he's done well for me, really. I've kept him from start to finish.
Yeah.
So done very, very well for me. So I've got a sort of, what I feel is a good defence, but I'm quite strong going forward now.
Going for it, are you?
Leave that back there on his own, and everybody else goes forward. Try and score the goals for me.
All right, well, you've got 24 players now. Yeah. So that's enough to fill the squad.
Yeah.
The fixtures at the start of the season, we did play each other in the Super Cup, and you finally got a trophy after 3 years without. You finally got one.
That's great news.
So
it's great news at the start to winning the trophy, but it's bad news looking down the league phases, and I've drawn 2 games already. There. That's a bit disappointing, really. So, but I've got a trophy in the bag. That's a good start for me in the last season.
Okay, Chelsea and Inter in the Champions League, Midtjylland again, Atletico Madrid, Galatasaray at home, Rangers at home as well, Dortmund away, PSG at home to finish things up. My Genk side, let's have a look then at the fixture schedule. Other than losing the Super Cup, I've also drew a game, first game of the season as well, to Standard Liège. Went 1-0 up, 2-1 down, scored Pedro Costa to make it 2-2. But the rest of the games I've been alright, we're fine. I'm curious. Have they stayed in 8th again? They've gone up to 7th.
Oh, we should have done really, shouldn't we?
Come on.
Doom roll me.
A little bit better. That is hard to get those leagues up.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. My Champions League fixtures, though. We've got Olympiacos away, Manchester United at home, Liverpool away, which seems to be every year I'm getting Liverpool away now. Lille away, Feyenoord at home, Red Bull Salzburg, ending with Benfica away and Chelsea at home. So I've got 3 Premier League clubs in there. All right, well, season number 10, you've picked up another trophy, which means there's just 2 trophies between us.
The league and the cup.
As we go into this final year.
Then it's all down to the Champions League then, couldn't it?
Yeah. Let's see what happens. Well, the final league table. You didn't even finish second, Dad.
No.
You finished behind a team that drew 12 games. You had a really bad time. I only lost 1 game all season against second.
Conceded 20 goals again. Look.
I drew 6. Beat you both times. Only conceded 20, but the team below me only conceded 19.
Yeah, it's very good. Your defence has won you the league there again, I think.
Yeah. But Elias Ansa, with the top scorer, 25 goals in 26 games. Again, that's 76 minutes per goal ratio.
Very good, yeah.
Unbelievable. Then it's Pedro Costa, who I don't really remember being that much of a goal scorer, but he has done exceptionally well from that centre attacking midfield position.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Then Rebello and Pascu is also up there. Voltemada all the way down with 13 goals, Dad.
Yeah, disappointing.
Yeah.
Let me down.
What about the cup competition? It's Genk as well. It's all over, folks. It's all over. And I've only gone and won the Champions League as well. Chelsea in the final.
I'll tell you what, if I'd won the league and the cup, I would have been absolutely gutted.
Yeah,
you winning the Champions League. Oh dear.
What a final season.
That was a great comeback.
We both finished in the top 4. So you lost 1 in the Champions League to Chelsea. I lost 2 to Liverpool. What a shock. You won 5, beating PSG in one of them. I beat Man United and Chelsea again. Then so we went in the round of 16. That's where you were eliminated, Dad, by Juventus. Knocked out by Leverkusen. Quarter-final, I was knocking out Manchester United. Semi-final, Arsenal. Then Chelsea in the final. Mine was very heavily on the English clubs in that Champions League.
Yeah.
But every single one, we overcame and conquered. What a team. So, now you've got 2 amazing tactics to take from this one. So, 34 goals from Elias Ansa with 10 assists. 23 from Pedro Costa with 15 assists. Some really good numbers in there. Eric Gonzalez, 28 assists, and I think he's classed as my best player. That is redemption at its finest.
Yeah, definitely.
What a player that is. Unbelievable stuff. Gabato, who plays centre defensive midfielder. Whoa.
Jeez.
Unbelievable. We have found some unbelievable players in here. And done very well. So if you do carry it on, you get £88 million there. Dad, if you're looking at your squad, 17 goals from Nick Voltemada, 13 from Abdul Fatawu there. So where do you think it went wrong in terms of the challenge itself? Because you took a 7-trophy lead.
Yeah,
at one
I did,
point.
yeah. When I won the 10 trophies in a row, the next 3 seasons I'd done 3 seasons not winning 1 trophy. We lost in a couple of finals. Just think it was that was the turning point, wasn't it? Where I thought it was going to be, I would have dominated a bit more in the first couple of seasons. I didn't. That's where I think you won it, the competition.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the season, you kept your nose in it just by winning the odd 1 or 2 trophies at the first 4 seasons or so.
Yeah.
What was it? First 4 seasons, you'd won 3 trophies, no, 7 trophies in total.
Yeah.
That's where you kept in it. Because when I started losing, you just carried on. You're winning your 3-4 trophies. And that's what the first. I'll put it down to the first couple of seasons. I should have dominated the first couple of seasons, and then got the 3 or 4 trophies ahead, where you winning nothing, but you were still winning trophies as well. So well done.
Do you think this balances it out with the Tycoon versus the youth? I'm curious to your comments as well in the comment section.
To be honest, I think it was brilliant. How that's turned all around like that.
Yeah.
I mean, your team there. Absolutely, what a team. I mean, anybody could take that team over now. You can play that same team for 5 seasons.
Oh, easily, yeah. A lot of them are only like 24.
Yeah, I was looking at your average age. It was like 24, 23, something like that.
I've done very well in finding players that have good personalities. Because it doesn't always happen. At the start, I wasn't finding those players. I mean, Elias Ansa is one of my oldest players now. He's still got a couple of years in his contract, but you'd have to find a good... Couldn't find the best strikers. That was one thing I could not find. Like striker-wise, I did struggle. Still got like real-life strikers. It was just the midfielders and the players around them I was finding. I always find
usually in the youth to gold as well. Strikers are the ones that you find quite easily, and it's defenders that's the hardest.
Yeah, it was the other way around.
You were doing it. Defenders, I mean, especially your defenders. Amazing defence.
Yeah, I was finding some really good centre backs.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think it does balance it out with you being only able to sign 28 years old and older, and me only be able to sign 23 and younger, but with no money.
It was good fun.
Yeah, I think it does balance it out because with the Feyenoord and AZ one, where you had the money and could sign whoever.
Yeah.
It was a walk in the park.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because I was signing.
You were signing all the players,
well.
so I couldn't then. So it makes sense to have that little gap in between.
Yeah.
But let us know your thoughts. Do you like that? Do you think that's a good balance? Do you think it should be slightly lower for each of us? Maybe I need to go 22 or 21 and Dad has like 25 and over. Let us know down in the comments below. We would love to know your thoughts, and maybe we'll take on a challenge if we think it's interesting enough with two teams. So make sure you are subscribed, and if you're still looking for something to watch, here is a retro glory hunter from season 1 all the way through to the finale. It's the full movie compilation on screen right now. Me versus Dad.